Have you ever danced with a devil? Took a glance at a rebel, had a chance to advance. You are not on my level. You are not my equal. I can pose another sequel. Those that do oppose, I was exposed and leave you see through with the spines in my eye. Recognize me as a legend. Refuse to cry and die, so I may never get to heaven. I've been yelling and rebelling since the days I was a youngin'. Been a long time coming. I'll be damned if I'm running. Original individual, so I'm living like a criminal. Give it to you fools direct, no need to be subliminal. Say a nigga name quick, but never to be famous. Put this thing up to your brain, and I'll leave you brainless. Got you sucking, ducking knuckles, watch you buckle as I chuckle. I can see right through your heart. You don't wanna start no trouble. Thought I couldn't get it crunk, well hell I beg to differ. I'm far from a punk and ain't your ordinary nigga. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your brains. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your veins. I'ma break them all, break them all. Let me break them all, break them all. I don't care if you ain't scared, be prepared to take a loss. I'ma break them all, break them all. Let me break them all, break them all. I don't care if you ain't scared, be prepared to take a loss. I can see me leading the legion, screaming in the evening. I had the kids pleading, why is daddy not breathing? See, daddy was a heathen, daddy was deceiving. Told him last season, all I'm needing is a reason. I have no sympathy, consider me a lethal weapon. Remain a mystery consistently. I keep them guessing with the world on my shoulder. My heart turns colder. Life ain't what you think, before you blink it could be over. Ready for revolution, retribution's a solution. There is no forgiveness as you witness evolution. The world revolves as I evolve. Take a stroll through my soul. I don't plan to ever pause or take it easy on my foes. Break them off with a pencil and a simple instrumental. Situation detrimental if you disrespect my mental. This is how I really live. I hope I never have to kill. I represent self-defense. If I have to, then I will. Niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your brains. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your veins. I'ma break them all, break them all. Let me break them all, break them all. I don't care if you ain't scared, be prepared to take a loss. I'ma break them all, break them all. Let me break them all, break them all. I don't care if you ain't scared, be prepared to take a loss. I don't wanna beef with anybody, but I'm far from afraid. I'm a grown ass man, ain't no games being played. Better shut your friggin' mouth before I kick up in your house. Forensics at your residence, no evidence to figure out. Wasn't seen, had to see, no if or answer in between. This is what I do to you or anyone who intervenes. I refuse to be a prey, not tomorrow, not today. I'ma be a predator. Hell, there is no other way. Bust your brain if I must. Leave you laying in the dust. Only God understands. That's the only man I trust. The rest of y'all die slow, die with your eyes closed. Talk behind my back, but you can't look me in my eyes though. That's what you call a coward. You can find me down in Broward. Tell me where you want it at. I'll be there in a half an hour. Diamond chains, take them off. Haters, I'ma shake them off. I only deal with the real. All of the rest, I break them off. Niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your brains. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your face. I'ma break them all, break them all. Let me break them all, break them off. I don't care if you ain't scared, be prepared to take a loss. I'ma break them all, break them off. Let me break them all, break them off. I don't care if you ain't scared, be prepared to take a loss.
What's up, Straight Talk Society? This is your boy Trevor, and I'm back with another episode of the Straight Talk Sessions, the Man Talk Monday edition. Peace to everybody that's already in the chat, man. Y'all make me so proud. Y'all make a man so proud. I tell you, y'all already showing up even before I hit the go live button. I need a mic check before I get too far into this, so let me know if you guys can hear me, because I don't know what's going on. I can't hear myself. Just waiting for a mic check. Waiting for a mic check. I guess I could do it this way. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. There you go. All right, that's all I needed to know. Yeah, so we got a fantastic show for you today. I'm just waiting. I came on a little early, a couple minutes early, just waiting for my co-host to get in the building. So let me go over and I see one. Mike. Hey, I wish y'all could see me in the back before the show comes on when that song is playing. Man, I'd be back here. I'm talking about I'd be back here going crazy. That's one of the most hype songs I ever heard. And man, and that is by the legendary, the silent assassin. My longtime childhood friend Fish, that we lost a couple of years ago. But his music gonna live on through all of us. So let me just get the housekeeping out of the way real quick before we get into the show, because I see Mike is in the back doing some crazy things with his mango. So so real quick, so tomorrow, just let you guys know what we got coming up tomorrow and this week on the channel. We have another debate tomorrow. They don't want to call it a debate, but that's what it is. It's a debate. So tomorrow night we'll be having a debate with St. Louis and Brother Duran. They'll be having a discussion entitled "Are we under grace or are we under the law according to the Bible?" So that should be great. That's Tuesday. Then Wednesday we have Wrestling with Reality. I have a show topic in my mind, but I haven't really given it the title yet. So just show up Wednesday though. You'll be in for a treat. Then Thursday we have another debate. Hopefully, St. Louis will be right back here this Thursday to have a debate with a newcomer to the Straight Talk Society. He joined the discussion last week, a brother Jackie McCall, and they're going to be having a very interesting discussion entitled "Are there any apostles today?" So that should be fantastic. That'll be Thursday. Then I want to say, is it Friday or no? It's Saturday, August 19th. It says August 12th on there, but we had to reschedule, so it's this Saturday, August 19th. We will be making up the Sip Happen show from Pour Your Heart Out, which is going to be an unfiltered review of the series Makeup and Breakup. Then next Tuesday is the long-awaited debut of Taped Fists Politics. So if you guys have been tuning into any of the shows that we've been doing lately, we always get into some type of political back and forth, and that's just a taste of what you had to expect. This is Venkat's baby, so he's going to be spearheading this. I may make an appearance here and there, but I don't really need to in a show like this. And they're just going to do the damn thing. It's going to be Venkat, Mike, and MD. Ricardo said that he was going to hop on. You know how those political shows get. So Venkat's really passionate about this. And that debut show is next Tuesday, the 22nd. And that's entitled, the episode 1 is going to be entitled Ron Disaster, Racist Ron's Attack on Black. So, I mean, y'all could just tell Venkat loves him. Then on the 26th, Saturday, August 26th, we will be having another show by Pour Your Heart Out, entitled Our Black Crowns. The good, the bad, and the truth about black women and our hair. So that's going to be tremendous, man, because the beautiful black queens, their hair is their glory. So I'm looking forward to that. And I got a phone call yesterday. So we will have another person coming over to the Straight Talk Society. And I'll let you guys know more about that. But I got a phone call yesterday about a new brother that wants to come over. His name is Stacy. What was his name? Dr. Stacy Mobley. So Dr. Stacy Mobley wants to come over. He's another biblical guy. He wants to come over and debate a couple of these topics that he's been hearing. This is a big get for the Straight Talk Society. So you guys see how I love, how I kind of treat Reggie like he's a celebrity, because in this world, this Bible debate world, he is. Well, this guy is just as big. Dr. Stacy Mobley had the privilege to talk to him last night, and he can't wait to come over. He'll probably be here as early as Tuesday, tomorrow, for tomorrow's discussion. He's chomping at the bit. He's ready to get whoever wants some of the smoke with him. He's been all over the circuit. So I mean, I know my audience may not be familiar with names like Son Etter and Cross the Line Radio with Captain Tazariak and things like that, but he's big in these circuits. And I talked to him last night, so he's ready to come on over. So big things. I think we have a show every week. And if I'm not mistaken, there might be a UFC show this weekend also. So we got to try to find a way to fit that preview in and the review show. So I think I will be on this every single day this week. And football season officially started last week. The Dolphins, I just say real quick, that game doesn't count because none of the starters played, so whatever. But you guys know that when the official regular season starts, we will be doing a post show after every game on Sunday. So yeah, so I'm gonna be packed over here. I'm gonna have a lot to go. I see Mike has his full setup going. Yeah. See, Bones is saying UFC pay-per-view Saturday. So yeah, we got to get that in. Tequila saying Dallas Cowboys for life. So Mike is in the back. Not sure where Wayne is. I sent Kev. Mike, reach out to Kev. Let him know to check his email. And we're gonna be back on the other side to get Man Talk Monday started. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Uh-oh. See, that's the beauty of being live. Venkat sent me this new opening for Man Talk Monday, and it's too big. It can't fit in my StreamYard, so I gotta go somewhere else to do it. But y'all stick with me. We'll get it. We'll get it right. I'll get it eventually. All right. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this intro.
Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. See you dealing with a vicious mind, hard cold like Christmas time. Every time I write a rhyme, put it all on the line. No need to hold my tongue, hold the mic like you hold a gun. Haters, I'm the chosen one, fakers, I don't roll with none. Don't you ever test my heart, been a rebel from the start. I ain't got time to play no games, I'm too busy playing my part. Keep my mind on my mission, living by my premonitions. View the world with blurry vision, stressing in high definition. Walking the path unknown to most, the ones that I love, I hold them close. Every rhyme I wrote was dope, no jokes so folks can overdose. Lyrically, I'm legendary, yes, I'm very necessary. Fast to see my adversaries buried in the cemetery.
Man Talk Monday. Yeah. Straight Talk Sessions live.
You're gonna acknowledge me.
It's Monday. It's Man Talk Monday. It's time to man up with your hosts, Trevor, Michael, and Wade.
But we have a responsibility and a duty to be fathers, not to just make babies. but to be real fathers. And you can't expect any good to come to you if you don't visit any good on your son or your daughter. So be a man.
All right, and we're back. And guess what? We're at full. Why can't I hear myself? We are at, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't, for some reason, I can't hear myself through my okay, there we go. And guess what? We're at full force today. Wayne is in the building. What's going on, Wayne?
What up, Black Lion?
Wayne.
He in another meeting.
Yeah, unmute yourself, Wayne.
What going, brothers?
Oh, hold on, man. You gotta wait for your introduction, man. You gotta wait for your introduction.
Oh.
Wayne.
What up? Kev, Mike, Trail. Give me 1 second. I gotta plug my computer in. I don't know what's going on here. Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
That's why I'm messing them laptops.
And we got and we got to the right of me, Mango Mike, Big Mike, Mr. Comedian, the man with the plan, the man, Mr. Game Spitter, Big Mike in the building. What's up, Mike?
Just so you know, all the plans that the man have involve mangoes.
And last but
what up,
damn,
everybody?
you just choked me. And last but certainly not least, and Venkat's gonna be pissed, but he's gonna have to redo that intro because we're gonna have to get Kev in there. So Venkat, I know you listening, so you might as well get to it. Last but definitely not least, we got the young phenom Kev the Maker in the building. What's up, Kev?
Up,
Captain K.
Up, sister. Bless up.
Oh, don't worry, Kev. I got
Jamaican.
Kev, don't worry. I got a sound effect for you, brother.
I'm trying to put my peen in your ween. I don't know.
Put your peen in your wing.
Hey,
That's gonna be funny forever.
I need that trademark, yo.
And if y'all don't know what that was from, that was last week's show. Kev got the brilliant idea mid sentence to just say that he was going to put his peen in his ween and somebody's ween. So, you know, I definitely had to clip that. So we got a lot of stuff to get into. I'm glad that Wayne is back because now we at full force. Peace to everybody in the chat. Let me get rid of this.
Just so everyone knows, I feel adorable today, so I might be a little spicy.
Okay.
I've been feeling cute all day.
And Wayne just dropped off, but I'm pretty sure he'll be right back. He was trying to get his computer situated. Excuse me. So I got a lot of videos I want to get through. So let's get going. We're gonna first start off with the Simp of the Week award, just because I'm really curious to hear what the panel has to say about this. So let's get into it.
You got an award already, Kev?
He's about Kev.
Sounds like Mike. I don't know.
All right, let's hear what this dude got to say. Can you guys see it?
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Let's
go.
Let's hear this guy.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that Nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what, ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
Nigga, you, nigga. What the hell is wrong with you?
All right, so he asked the question, what did he do wrong? And I got 15 minutes on the clock because I don't want to stay too long on this particular guy. But yeah, y'all go ahead and get him.
Yo, if any of you in the chat remember, a little while back, Trevor gave me my own show where it was just mic talk. It was just me. And he got off the screen. He let me rock. It was pretty awesome. Don't disregard his feelings. If you remember anything about that show, I was talking to dudes just like this dude. I said, stop being that 5th grade fool who thinks women are still, I want a nice guy who's going to treat me nice and find me fly. Them women don't exist no more, my G. If you want her, you got to go back to 53. You're wilding. They don't exist. If it took you 2 weeks to get her to accept the date, you ain't had no shot. None. I ain't the flyest dude in the world. I mean, I'm adorable today, but I'm chubby as hell. I get when you gonna take me out, I get that ass on the second conversation. Like, if it took you 2 weeks, you was never getting the cheeks. That should be a saying. If it took you 2 weeks, you ain't never getting the cheeks. My dude, you sound like a whole biznatch. My bad. Y'all remember Lil Scrappy? You sound like a biznaive. Y'all remember that foolishness he used to say? That's what you sound like. Don't no woman in the world want no dude begging like that. No woman. I said back in the day that I went to a high school I won't mention, but it's in Pompano, and I was in eternal suspension after getting in a fight. Actually, I won, so I felt good. And the intern suspension teacher, who was the football coach, we were in there talking, and he said something that stuck with me for my whole life. There was a dude in there talking. He's like, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going to do what my woman wants. I'm going to make her happy. And he looked at him and said, hey, don't no woman want a man on his knees? That stuck with me because every female in that class was like this. Child boo. And I was like, word? There was my 9th grade self was like, I thought that's what, no. Don't no woman want a man on their knees. None. Be a man. What you should have did is ask the waitress if she was hungry and what time she got off, if she wanted to grab this seat and eat with you. So, please believe, man up, my G. I've hollered at all the women I hollered at in my life. I have a game. If I go up to a girl, I'm like, hey, what's up, ma? She's like, not you. I go, oh, no, not you. I was talking to your friend. Excuse me, you ugly heifer. And then I talk to the friend, and the friend loves it. They think it's hilarious because that girl usually conceded. Don't ever you cried on the internet over a chick that didn't show up. Where your balls at, bro? What, they definitely not in your sack. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because we only got 11 minutes left on this one. So Kevin Wayne, y'all jump in there.
I'm gonna go back to my mango.
Enjoy that mango, brother. But
I'm gonna go on mute. My bad.
You good? Yeah, I really can't feel bad for him. This is just a lesson of understanding how to value yourself. Like you got to take care of you. That's the biggest person, most important person at the end of the day. And to let somebody disrespect your time by setting up plans for 2 weeks and then not showing up. And I'm sure she probably gave the signs that she wouldn't even show up. But yeah, this is giving me passport bro energy. It's giving me mango eater energy. It's giving me yeah, it's giving it's giving very feminine. Very feminine.
Kev, with you being the youngest and y'all dudes just a different generation. Y'all just different. Do you see any ass in this guy's future?
Yeah, if he pays for it. I'm trying to put my peen in your ween. I don't know.
It's just gonna
If he
be.
buys a donkey,
Hey, the man is back. What's up, Wayne?
Man, what's going on, man? Crazy last couple weeks, man. But I've been tuned in on the shows. Y'all been killing it.
We
But I think
appreciate
Mike
that.
said it all. I think yeah, he look, that's the game. I seen this video when it went viral on social media. And somebody need to tell him that that's just the game sometime. And yeah, she probably showed some signs that she wasn't interested, and he may have been aggressive, not paying attention. Because you could tell for him to go on social media like that and ask women, what am I doing wrong? And sounding pathetic like that. But that comes with the game, rejection. I mean, we all been there, so he just needs somebody to tell him, hey, look, you got to just get back out there. You know what I mean? That happens, but don't go on social media looking for pity because it make you look bad. And a lot of men are uneducated when it comes to women and their nature and what do they like and what they don't like. I mean, this whole culture lied to us about women and what they like and what they're into, like Mike said, so we thinking that a lot of women like that nice guy stuff, and some of them do, but they still want a little edge to it. They still want you to have a little confidence with you. They still don't want you on your knees. I don't think no woman wants you on your knees. So, and he probably approached her as if he was on his knees, and no woman like that. So he just needs somebody to tell him he actually needs a dating coach. That's what he needs. I don't know what Kev talking about. He's giving passport bros. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Kev,
Yeah,
explain
Kev.
that because I didn't
what
get
that
that.
mean?
Yeah, that's not passport bros at all.
Definitely passport bro energy.
Nah, how?
It's pretty much dudes that can't get cooch in the US. They go out.
Oh
They go
God, come on.
that is not.
No.
They go to other islands and they go to other countries.
Yep, but
where
Kev,
they
that's
find
not
women.
Kev. That's not because they can't get coochie in the
Valid.
U.S. They just want different coochie. They want the
Right.
Brazilian.
Have you seen the way they act?
Y'all gonna really try to convince Kevin?
No,
Come on.
Kevin know exactly
They be
what
on
it's
here.
supposed
They
to
be on
be.
the internet bashing black women. Like, nah.
Wow.
Because
That's
when
Captain
he
Caveman.
said that, I was like, huh? Like I let it go over my head. That's why I'm glad Wayne brought it up. But yeah, the whole passport bro thing is to say that, hey, we don't need you. We're gonna go get women from other countries that'll be basically subservient to us and listen to, and be more submissive and stuff like that.
Or
Wayne
just
Trevor,
representing more options, period. Right?
Wayne
I mean,
Trevor, you have to remember you're talking to Captain Caveman. So when all y'all saying is going in one ear, and like talking to most women, he changes it to whatever it is that he wants to believe, and then he spews it back out. So you're saying those men are going over there because they want a more traditional woman. They want, all he hears is he can't get no coochie at home, so you just got to remember, it's like you're talking
That's
to chick.
exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
See?
They can't get coochie in the US, so they go abroad. It's a lot easier for them.
Kevin goes in and out sometimes. I heard some
Wayne, you're
a couple
borging
of
some.
shows.
Wayne, you're borging.
Kev want two women and all that good stuff. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's trying to stay on the women's good side.
Yeah, you good.
Please.
Yeah.
Peace, MD.
He got a little pip in him sometimes, but sometimes he go in and out. So,
So this is what I wanted to, this because a lot of times y'all hear me say this all the time. I don't believe none of this is true, but we still could criticize it. I think this is true. This guy giving me simp vibes. So you got Mike and Wayne, y'all say this a lot about, being vulnerable and emotional. This is not what that is. This is not being vulnerable. This guy, he not going to get no women. Like, because women, so a woman will like a guy that's nice to them and stuff like that. This guy is overcompensating with the niceness. Like, this is to a level that I've unheard of.
Trevor, you're taking way too long to say he a biz naive. Just say he a bitch. Just say it. You trying to extrapolate word. I don't need all these syllables, bro. It's one word, 5 letters. Easy peasy. He a sucker. And I'm gonna go. Moon Goddess said something earlier. She was like, "No, you have to respect his feelings or whatever, or something about his feelings." And you know what? you're right. I agree with you. He was treated poorly. She was mean to him. But men know that comes with the territory. The only women can't be rejected. Men can't, you can't not be rejected as a man. As a man, you get props for being rejected because you made the attempt. You know what I'm saying?
Can be rejected.
What?
Women can be rejected. What do you mean?
No, they're rarely rejected because women don't try.
You said rarely?
Women to go holler at a dude. She'll be like, what I look like, I ain't got to holler at no. That's their main natural. That's almost as fast as saying, I am the table. They come with that quick, fast, and in a hurry. You feel me? Quick, fast. Women do not put themselves out. You ever seen a video of women trying to like show a guy that they're interested? This is what they be doing. That's as much as they can do. They refuse to go any further because they terrified of rejection. And when I say women, I have to, because you got to say qualifiers. I'm talking about attractive women. Okay, if you're a woman that goes up to a lot of guys, you're probably ugly. And you got to do what you got to do. I ain't mad at you. Make it happen. But women that are attractive and know they can get guys, it's like I was telling my homegirl. She was like, I saw this pretty girl in your phone. How come you ain't holler at her? I was like, pretty girls don't go after men like that. If a pretty girl don't, when you get that little text, gentleman, and it says, oh, it's the wrong number. Oh, but hey, how are you? And then she'll send her picture and it's a pretty Asian girl. You know it ain't no girl because pretty girls don't do that. Pretty girls don't put themselves out. Pretty girls don't go, oh, wrong number. But hey, what are you doing? No, pretty girls got hoes. Pretty girls got plenty of attention.
Y'all get in there. Got 3 minutes left on this, and Ricardo says that women don't like the soft guys; they like Quagmire. And anybody watch Family Guy, y'all know what type of dude Quagmire is.
Giggity, giggity. All right.
And Wayne, this might be the only time you get Nene and Shaka both to agree with you.
Oh man, I see that. I mean, no, man. I mean, but it's true. I mean, you gotta. The first thing I would tell that dude is that you have to have a level of I don't give a care. I don't want to say the F word, but you got to have that. Out here in this dating game, when you dealing with women, you got to have some type of confidence and some type of I don't care attitude. And but if you're caring too much, if you're doing too much, if you're on your knees too much, women don't like that. Women don't appreciate it. Once you develop that type of character of I don't care, and that's just the game, and I'll keep moving forward. Women to see that. Women love confidence more than anything. If you have confidence and you got a little edge about yourself, man, women love that. Outside of looks, outside of everything else, women love confidence.
Facts.
That's the number one thing. It don't even matter if you play video games or stuff like that, but
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
confidence and like. You gotta like be manly about it. Like you gotta like be so confident that like even if a chick doubts you or like says something that makes it seem like you're the corny dude, you just gotta rock with it and be like, yeah, I am corny. Like and that shit is sexy because you're just that confident about yourself.
Yeah. I agree.
All right, well, I'm y'all please make sure and hit that like button too when you come into the building. And those of you that's watching in the clouds, and those, I'm out of Facebook jail, so the video is streaming. This video is streaming over on the Facebook Society. MD. Let me put the link in the chat. Do you want to come up? Because last week we had an impromptu debate. And between MD and Mike, it ended up being with all of us, but Mike ended up taking the lead on it. So I put that up on the channel. It was a nice 20-minute little video, and it ended up with MD. It ended up with MD saying, all it takes is a draft of wind to lift the wings of an eagle. I thought that was like in the heart of danger. Oh, he said he's still working. Yeah, I thought that was like the funniest way to just end the video. So, all right, let's get into this.
Yeah, it's both though. It's a little bit of both.
So
I just responded to MD. It's a little bit of both. Yeah.
Confidence
is
is
it
dominance.
confidence or dominance?
They're the same thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Because
Yeah,
I
it's kind of
don't want
same.
to I don't want to miss these comments. Nene said I did once biggest mistake of my life, ended up in a 4-year long raggedy ass relationship, and I'm assuming after that is when she met the great one.
Yes,
No,
sir.
she didn't meet me till this year.
Say what?
I said she didn't meet me till this year.
Shit. The game of seduce and conquer is all a balls game. No simplicity. Speak on it, Wayne. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Wayne.
Yes, sir, Ricardo.
Yeah,
Yes,
Wayne
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
Wayne is back, y'all. Hold on, we'll get through more of these comments. Shaka says, I too have been rejected, but years later, when I realized who I was, and dude tried to double back, boy, bye. Shaka, I'm curious to know. I'm curious to this. When I hear women say that they were rejected, I'm curious to know what the year was, because is it the Shaka now, how you look now, or is it how you looked when I'm curious to know the years, just because a lot of times. Because a lot of times we're just not, we may just not be into you. And now he may have seen you recently and he's like, oh shit, I messed that up. So, so I'm curious.
I want to know how she was rejected. Did she go up to him like, hello, sir, I like the way you iron your clothes, the way you got that crease in your jeans. I bet that ain't what happened.
Shaka saying I fried chicken hard the first time. I don't double back. All right, let me get to the next video because y'all ain't gonna have me up here for 4 hours. All right,
Shaka, I don't recycle. That's what I say.
This is one that I've been wanting to get to for a few weeks. So because we got to definitely spend some time on this. So I'm gonna put 25 minutes on the clock here because this is actually 2 videos. Let me bring this young lady up, because this is the height of arrogance, what I'm about to show you here. Oh, yeah. And you are up.
I want to know, do I look inappropriate for work? My dress code is a polo and dress pants or jeans, no rips. I'm dressed appropriately. However, I was called into the office because I don't have the right body shape. I cannot help my body shape. I got a verbal because of my body shape, and I was told I need to wear bigger clothes. I don't appreciate being body shamed. I'm being body shamed. They don't know what I went through in my life and the trauma that I went through to have to deal with being body shamed at work. All I want to do is work.
And I'm not being dramatic, but you pulled me away from doing my job to tell me that I have the wrong type of body to wear the clothes that I'm wearing. I have on regular dress pants. And your excuse was the men in the tire shop and the boys keep stopping and looking at me. That's not my fault. You don't know the type of hell I had to go through my whole life just for how I look. You don't know what type of mental trauma I might have from having to be misunderstood for me to come to work to have to hear, oh, you have the wrong body shape, to wear the right clothes though, because I'm in dress code.
All right, so I'm only going to add a little bit to this before y'all have at it. I have the timer set for 25 minutes. So y'all, Wayne and Kev, y'all got to be cognizant of that because Michael just run on. I do not believe her. I do not believe her. She absolutely is looking for attention just because I'm looking at her other side. I'm just looking at how she's made up and everything. Context is a big part of this. But what I am presented, I am judging it based off of that. No, she shouldn't be vilified, but she has to understand they specifically said that the men in the tire shop are becoming distracted. We all know, and don't act crazy, that men look at ass. When you see an ass, it could be on the ugliest woman in the world. If you see a nice ass, a man's head is going to do a 360 turn. So all her bosses are saying to her is like, hey, you got to tone it down some. You're being distracting. This is a curvy woman. This is a well put together woman. So I'm pretty sure she'll do fine. She probably could start an OnlyFans page and everything like that. But yeah, stop the cap. Get off a line acting like you so hurt and you got so much trauma in your life and everything like that, and just embrace the fact that you're very curvy and men love to look at you. All right,
sir, miss me. First off, if you listen closely, they said the dress code is dress pants. Those ain't dress pants. Those is leggings. Dress pants and leggings ain't never been the same thing. That's why they got different names. See? Easy peasy. You wear those to show off your ass. That's why you wear it. You wear leggings to show. I know women have convinced men they're wearing because it's cold outside. I needed something. No, you wear them to show off your ass. That's it. Same thing with bicycle shorts. Same thing with tights. You wear them to show off your butt. That's it. She knew what she was doing when she put those on. She wanted attention. I don't want to hear nothing. Dress pants don't look like that. I don't know why women feel that empowerment is showing off their secondary sex organs. I'll never understand it. You work for a corporation, ma'am. You sign paperwork in the onboarding process. It said, wear clothes, dress pants. They specifically say dress pants. You wear leggings. If I wore something with my testicles hanging out, I'm sure they have a problem with it. I don't understand what the problem is. This is all a publicity stunt to me. She either that or she wanted attention. Because that's all it is. You look how she's standing. What's wrong with me? What's wrong? Why don't they like what I...
Because she's trying to get the attention of the first dude in the video I played. Because he'll be like, oh, Queen, here you go. Here's all the roses that the other girl didn't take.
And I'm gonna say good morning to you, good morning, Queen, for the next 368 days. Just so you know, I care about you and I support you, Queen. Get the hell out of here, man. You a lame. You a female lame.
There's a reason my wife don't want me to go out in public wearing gray sweatpants. There's a reason.
No comments on that.
There's a reason for this, but what I'm saying is this woman, and she shaped how she shaped. You can't dispute that. But you're at work, and with probably a bunch of men, you gotta tone it down some. MD asked, what should she wear? Parachute pants? No, she shouldn't wear parachute pants, MD. But she shouldn't be wearing jeggings. She just shouldn't. She shouldn't. Listen, I always say it. My wife is put together. She's thicker than racial tension in America. I always say that. But my wife works a corporate job where men work. She knows she can't leave the house wearing certain things because she has a fantastic shape. It's all about respect for yourself. That's all it is. That's what it comes down to. You have a shape, and men are going to ogle and Google you. Just tone it down. That's it. Just tone it down. Kev.
Bro, that's it. She's supposed to wear dress pants, sir. She's supposed to wear clothes. You do not have to wear form-fitting clothes 24 hours a day. Why y'all acting like there's not other clothing out there? What is she gonna wear? Regular clothes.
And Shaka saying I have this. Shaka said I have this issue at work and church. I ain't even gonna get to what the women wear in church. That's not what this is about today. But I'm not saying you, Shaka, but trust me, I know.
I refuse to believe Shaka wear jeggings to work. And if you do, just go ahead, take some pictures and send it to your boy. And I'll let you know if this qualifies for good or nothing. I'm a real good judge of things like that. You let your boy will let you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you.
I think what's most upsetting about this video is she has the audacity to sit over here and post herself and not turn around, not even once. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah, hold on.
I told you. I told you. I told you.
Yes.
Come on, Queen. I don't know.
Ooh, you got some man in you. That's I'm proud of you, boy.
I'm just saying. But yeah, she looked good though. She looked too good, and that's a problem. That's a problem. She definitely got to tone it down because, like, let's say my kid was in school, looking at this as a teacher, Yeah, that's just a bad bad situation. I feel, but yeah, not too much to say about this. I think yeah, she just got to tone it down, and yeah, I'm sure she knows exactly what she's doing. She's looking for attention. She looks like my ex, so you know, she definitely looks like she's she wants the attention. But yeah, I don't or did anything wrong. I think yeah, she just tone it down and you know move on with her life. But this is definitely good publicity on her front. So if she got a OnlyFans, you know, maybe she'll drop the link one day. But until then,
Okay.
It's gonna be
until then, she
jumping.
got to tone it down. You know.
Hey, and I hope you guys understand. Y'all should know by now. We're not saying anything about her. We're just saying at work, she could wear that to happy hour. Like if she at the work, you want to go to happy hour, wear that. Boom, because you know the type of attention you're gonna get. But you don't wear that to work when you're working around men. You just don't.
I'm saying something about her. She lame. I said it. I'll say it by myself. She a lame ass female. She knew exactly what she was doing. She did all this for attention. You lame, and you not. It ain't like you fine. I mean, from the neck down, it's popping, but from the neck up, you all right.
You bugging.
I ain't bugging. She
Don't get in this fine conversation with Mike. Hey, listen, me and Mike done been in all out wars about what's considered fine. So don't.
And I win.
Nah, you never win, but don't
always
get no.
Mike
don't
is
get
always
no conversation.
right.
I think we should do that one day on an after dark or something, like break down what really constitutes as fine.
I'm with it.
Wayne, what's up, man? What you got? Because I got another video. I got another video that I want to play in response to this.
No, Wayne, is her face fine?
Yeah, she bad. She bad, bro.
Man,
she got too much makeup for me.
Thank you.
I mean, as for she bad though. You can tell she bad though. I mean, the makeup
body wise, there's a fantastic body.
She's bad. I would say, because I've been in, I skipped. I had ran into a couple of lives that was on this. Had the same conversation about her. I wasn't on the panel, but I was just kind of in the audience listening. And I think they had a few people on the panel that worked at Costco. They say it was more so about the outfit, the uniform, the pants. They was just saying it had nothing to do with her body. Costco, from what I was told, that they have they have these uniforms, or they have these restrictions on what you can wear at work. And yeah, she just violated that. So that's all it was. It had nothing to do with her body. It had nothing to do with people was jealous of her. She was just, and you could just tell, like Mike say, look at her pants. I mean, they almost look like night pants, with that tie around it. But yeah, she has a bad shape. She know it though. She knows she's fine. She knows she's bad. So, she knows she get a lot of attention, and, and then go to social media looking for empathy. But she knew what she was doing. She was just off code. But yeah, that was it. From what I heard from the other panels, she was just out of dress code. That's what it is.
So what we always say, and this is Man Talk Monday. That's why I'm real free with this. What do we always say about the McDonald's pants? Like if you go to any McDonald's, those McDonald's pants make those women just make them look beautiful. Like it does something. Like it just enhances their behinds. But you're not gonna see anybody. So MD is saying even in the Dickies that ass gonna be out. Yeah, MD.
Yeah, it is.
MD. Okay, I wish I could zoom this.
But she in uniform, so she in uniform. Can't do nothing about that.
Let's look at the fabric on this. This is what it's about. If she walks, you're gonna see the booty just jiggling, and it's distracting for men. Like we ain't got no self-control. Like you know what I'm saying? We
might be see-through a little bit too.
Exactly. Like you can look at that material. Well, that's all I'm saying about her.
Yeah.
Like just put on some denim pants, put on some jeans, put on something. Just cover up. But I want to go to a response video that was made by what I call one of the queens on Instagram. This is just a righteous sister here, man. I like this girl could teach classes in being righteous. So let me pull this up. This is in response to this young lady. And see, I haven't called her anything disparaging because I don't think anything bad about her. She has a shape. She's very shapely. I think she wears too much makeup, but all right. So let's go.
I want to know, do I look inappropriate for work? 100%. And here's what I don't understand. Why do we act like it's some form of injustice to follow a dress code? Why does it seem so demeaning to some of you to wear something loose and less revealing, something that doesn't accentuate all your curves? There are nasty places out there where women can work and not have to worry about a dress code, but I don't think you want to find yourself there. If you want to work at an honest establishment, understand that there are going to be dress codes. That's life. You're not always going to get what you want. Nobody's going to throw a pity party for you or your trauma because you find it somewhat beneath you to wear something more appropriate, less revealing. You can't help your shape, but you can help what you put on. Like, y'all know good and well what's appropriate versus what's not appropriate. Like, let's be so entirely for real right now. The issue isn't the dress code. The issue is you. Yes, you have a nice shape, but you need to look within yourself and say, why is it that I need to feel the need to constantly wear tight clothing to work? Why is it so hard for me to just simply comply to what my manager is saying and do the simple things so I can continue to have my job? Why did I really need to come to social media and vent about this when I could have easily just changed? Your trauma is your trigger to deal with. Don't come here venting to us. Everywhere you go, there's going to be a dress code that you need to follow. What, you just not going to work? But if she was skinny, it wouldn't be a problem. Listen, to whom much is given, much is required. You'll be okay.
Hey, I love that chick there, man. She is, y'all got, I mean, what do y'all think about what she said?
First and foremost, she is one of my favorite people. Her and Tay are my boo-boos. They know what it is. And she got a sweet, nice gentleman of a husband who I respect as well, sir. Kind to you. She is 100% correct. You see, she said a lot of things I said because Mike is right. And what more women like this? Like, I don't know where you got, like, if you've ever been to Jamaica and you see what the women wear there when they're like in school or if they're at their job, they're these nice skirts and dresses and they look fantastic, but it's not super tight. It's just work pants, which is where you're going. All those clothes, you can wear them to the bar, sweetheart. You can wear them to the club. You're going to work. This is business. Grow up. I'll leave it at that.
I've always been, in my strip club days, I've always been more attracted to the strippers that had clothes on, that, than the ones that just walked around completely naked because they just left something to the imagination. And I think that's the problem nowadays, is that just people in general just want to walk around always exposing themselves because of they're overcompensating for something. But yeah, that sister, man, I've been sent a bunch of videos from her, and
from me.
Yeah, Mike sends me a bunch, but Ricardo sent me a bunch of her too.
Ricardo got it from me.
If people, okay, so there you go, Ricardo. Y'all send me the same damn video. So y'all, so if Mike sent you a video, he probably already sent it to me. So but yeah, man, that sister, man, she, and this isn't the first time I heard her like just be so sensible about things, man. It's just, and then that's the thing. We need more sensible women out there teaching. That's the purpose of wise women. You teach the younger women what not to do. We're not saying don't dress sexy. We're just saying, hey, don't dress sexy at work, because what if you get some guy that just can't control himself? First of all, he should control himself, but what if he can't control himself? He makes a pass at you in probably just a act of lustful horniness, and now he's all messed up with HR. You guys are gonna sue the company and all this shit, and everybody's life
beat him up.
Yeah, everybody's life's ruined just because you just wouldn't put on some damn jeans or actual what do they call them? What are those pants called? Y'all women help me out. They're called, man, Nene, what's those pants you wear to your work pants? What are they called? They're
Dress
called
pants.
a specific,
Like suit pants?
No, but they're called a specific type of pants. But they're made, they're like sexy dress pants, but they're made to kind of, tone it down some if you got a little bit more ass than regular.
Hey, I want everybody to notice something. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, then I'm gonna let y'all rock. Everyone notice something. This woman said pretty much what I said. Notice how little complaints you hear from the women in the comments. I'm gonna leave you with that one. Y'all go ahead.
Nobody was
Now
complaining.
the whole world. Now the whole world.
Uh-oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Messed up.
Being right isn't always the point, but I'm always right. See, he forgets the second half.
You got a
There's
soundbite.
2 parts to it. Being right isn't always the point, but I'm always right.
Yeah, she I mean, again, I think it's more so a dress code. I mean, some women, no matter what they wear, you're gonna see it. I mean, I'm here in Atlanta and I'm in professionals area all the time, and you still see women dressed up really good, all the way down to the dress code, but you can still see that body. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I think she was just out of dress code. I don't mind a little sexiness at work, you know.
Wayne, you can't hide. Wayne, you can't hide the thickness. You can't hide the.
Nah, you can't hide it. You can't hide it.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It was a code.
You don't accent it. You don't
Yeah,
accentuate it.
Yeah.
You don't wear the ribbed pants. You can't hide the ass. No matter what she puts
Right,
on,
you
she's
can't
not
hide
gonna
it.
hide it. But don't wear the see-through leggings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it was more so the code. Yeah. Yeah, it was more so the code. Yeah.
There's a video of a of a lawyer going. I think Ricardo sent it to me, of a lawyer in Atlanta. And listen, that woman can be my lawyer. I'm sorry.
Oh my Lord.
Like, I mean, her introduction video, you're like, man, get out of here. Like, so you can't hide it. That's what that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, but it's like you go to church. I'm gonna tell this story just because, you know, me and my wife got this we got this relationship. I was at a funeral one time. I think my daughter was probably about 2 at the time. So this is a long time. It was a couple years ago. We were at a funeral, and there was a young lady at a funeral. I mean, with just the tightest, skirt barely crossing the mid-thigh threshold. Like if she had to jump, you'd see everything. You see her whole birth canal and everything. So my my former pastor was sitting next to me, and she just tapped me, and she was like, eyes straight. And this was, again, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, as men, we see that stuff. So why even put us in that situation? That's all I'm saying. Like, why even put us in that situation?
You know why? You know why? Because I should be able to do whatever I want. That's why. Because everybody else should have restrictions on what they want, but not her.
At the same time, men got to stop rewarding it, yo. That's rewarding bad behavior when you buy.
Now we agree.
Hold on.
No, I agree with you.
Got you. Yeah, when you buy their OnlyFans and you blow up their DMs and all this and that, and then you complain that you don't find any queens anywhere. What are you glorifying? You know, at the same time. So, you know, we can bash this chick, but I'm sure, like, you know, she probably went from like 1,000 to 10,000 followers in like a week, and now she's able to like monetize on her body. You know, probably getting sponsorships at the moment from Sephora or whatever. And who's to blame? Like the men who ogling, you know, at this behavior. So, like, you know, what type of message are we sending when we see these type of chicks and then we reward it?
Man, you know, I'm on fire tonight, man. I can't even hold him. He on fire tonight. Hey, he on fire tonight. Yeah,
I'm cooking, boy.
Shout out to Kev. Shout out to Kevin in the chat, man. We ain't seen you in a while. Hey, Keela saying at a funeral. Yeah, Keela, if you would have saw it, but I mean, black funerals, you know how they come to the funeral. It's a mess, man. Shout out to all y'all that's watching, man. I'm watching these numbers continue to go up. Peace to the Straight Talk Society. Make sure you hit that like button. We are, I want to say, about 200 watch hours away from being able to get super chats in the channel, man. So that's gonna be awesome. So YouTube could take 60% of the money from me. That'll be awesome. But y'all, please make sure and hit that like button, man. I appreciate it. So that's it with that. I wanna go, man. We cooking tonight. I want to I want to start getting into the more serious stuff. I'm so glad that Wayne is back, because I definitely want to hear him chime in on this one. Kevin says new position at work has had me on a damn hamster wheel. Yeah, and Kevin, I didn't forget that you sent me a video, but Kevin will attest firsthand. Kevin sent me a video about a week ago, and I haven't even opened it yet. I mean, that's just how I am. You could blame Mike and Ricardo for that, though, and E, because they keep my inbox flooded with videos that I had to comb through for the show. So you could blame them for that. But let's get to this other one. I'm really interested in what you guys had to say about this. All right, let's bring them up. Man, we cooking tonight. All right.
By the way, Ricardo, I'm him. I've been him, by the way. I'm just saying.
Well, Kev is starting to be more assertive now, finally. All right, so let's look at this one. This is a serious one.
I have a question. I've been married to my wife for 10 years, and she has a son by someone else that I helped raise. So basically my stepson. One day I asked her if I was drowning and her son was drowning, who would she save? And she told me her son. So then she asked me if she was drowning and her son was drowning, who would I save? And I say her. I would save her. She starts getting upset and tells me I should save her son, not her. I tell her I only love him because I love you. If we had a kid together and it was my blood, it would be different. I don't have that bond with your son that you have with him. I still love him, but you mean more to me. We are now in the middle of getting a divorce. So my question is, was I wrong for actually telling her how I feel, or should I have kept it to myself and told her what sounded nice? If you were me, what would you have told her?
All right, fellas, y'all heard the question. I'm putting 25 minutes on the clock, and I want to hear Kev first. Go ahead, Kev.
Yeah, I don't think there's any right answer to that one. And yeah, it sucks that he's with a chick that he doesn't have a kid with. So he's basically a stepdaddy. So he has no type of like possession or authority with that kid's life or with that relationship. Like she can dip out at any point, and he can't say anything because that's her kid. And in second, I would say for that hypothetical, save the kid. If anything, save both. But yeah, the kid just got here. Like let him live a little bit. She's probably in her 30s, 40s. She lived a good life. So I would say save the kid if anything. That, and also she should have learned how to swim a long time ago. So, but that's just me.
All right, I'm gonna leave this. Mike and Wayne, when you guys respond, I'm gonna leave this comment. So when whatever you guys say, make sure and respond to this question. Go ahead, Wayne.
I'd say both. I would just say both. Knowing women, knowing how they are, knowing how emotional they are. I just said both and left it like that. And that will always be my answer. Because like I think Kev said it. I mean, there's no right answer with that. And she shouldn't. I mean, for it to go to a divorce, she was highly. I don't know how she felt about her husband. I don't think that meant that you need to go get a divorce because she felt he answered it wrong. But yeah, I would have just said both because I know how women are. There's no right answer to that. So you just say, I would have saved y'all both. And how would you have done it? Well, I don't know. I'd have figured it out, but I would just save y'all both. Into that.
But you would have been lying, Wayne.
Yep. Sometimes you lie. Sometimes, yep. Absolutely.
So it's better to lie to them than be honest.
Sometimes, yeah, because they're emotional. They don't get logic sometimes. So yeah, you lie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Women are just not. Most women are not logical creatures. You see how she's getting a divorce. I mean, obviously she's not. She don't love him that much. I don't know the context behind it, but yeah, it's just like both of y'all. Just keep it moving.
Make sure skipping steps. Oh, go ahead.
Make sure and answer Kevin's question though, because it's scrolling up, and I don't want to lose it. It says not wrong for telling her how you feel, but your feelings showcase that you didn't love her or the child. I absolutely disagree with that. So here's Wayne saying Here's Wayne saying that he's trying to spare her feelings, so he's going to say both. He's just going to lie. That doesn't mean that don't mean that he don't love her.
Yeah. Yeah, that don't mean I don't love her, but it was a silly question. I mean, it could be one of them questions where they sit down watching TV, and women do that. What? Like, you know, I was one time watching with this girl. We watching this dating show, and you know, this was when I was honest. Sometimes I'm honest. She's like, "Oh well, which one would you pick?" And I said, "I'll pick hers." Like, why would you pick her? Because I like to sleep with her. And now, you know, we sometimes, you know, they just women do that. Women shit test you. They ask goofy questions, and sometimes just to don't go back and forth with the emotional stuff. You just say, "I would have just saved both of y'all, baby," just kept it like that because it was a dumb question in the first place. It's a trap. That was a trap question.
All right, Kev, you were gonna say something because I don't want to lose this question. You were gonna say something, and the question's starting to pile up.
Oh, you good. I was gonna say like he was skipping steps, so you know I doubt that was the thing that was like gonna cause a divorce. I'm sure like things was hitting the fan like way before she even asked that question.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like for that to get to a divorce because of that is some other stuff going on in that marriage.
All right, Mike, answer Kevin's question first so I could take it off the screen and get through the rest of them. Come on, Mike.
Something wrong with dudes like this, bro. Because let's be clear. Let's think. Let's go further than immediate gratification.
Hold on. Just answer.
I'm talking about the question. I'm talking about the question.
Speak, Mike.
Thank you, sir. If he saves the son and the woman dies, he's by himself now because he don't got control over the kid. The kid got to go to the dad, right? So now he alone. What does that? So that makes sense. That means he didn't love her because he saved the person he's in love with that he gave a ring to. He didn't sign up for the kid. The kid came with it, and he gave the kid love off of the mom. What sense does it make to say you don't love it? Yo, this is the reason I'm going to be a perpetual bachelor. Oh, I got a bomb. Oh, I ain't get one of those in a while. This is the problem. I'm not going to lie to her. So I understand, Wayne. That's probably why you got you somebody. I live in the world of the truth and logic, and that's probably why I'm going to be lonely. I can't lie. I can't not tell you the truth. It don't make no... This question is what I call emotional terrorism. Okay?
Exactly.
It's emotional terrorism. Anytime a woman asks you a question that you can't give a right answer to, or that she believes there's only one right answer to, it's emotional terrorism. If they say, I'm standing in trouble, it's emotional terrorism. I don't play that shit. I'm going to tell you the truth. And if you need to go, go. What sense does that make? It makes none. This is all a trap. She was trying to get out of the relationship, and she found a reason to. That's all this was. Who the hell gonna ask that question?
Yeah, real quick, because I read Cliff's question in context just now. He said he's wrong. 10 years and you haven't given her a child. Cliff, the guy maybe not be able to make kids. Like what? That's what I'm saying.
These dudes exist. These are the women that make other. These are the dudes that make women think they right. Anything that's right, girl. He should have saved you. He should have let you die. Think about it. That's the other part. That's the other half. He should have let you die. The woman he put all his love and affection into, the woman that gives him sex, the woman that he said, I will rebuke other women for you and I'm gonna make this bond unto God, but I'm gonna let you die for your son. That makes it. Women don't make.
She's a mother.
I don't give a damn.
And
I'm a father. I'm a father.
Kevin is saying divorce. Hold on, let me read some of these comments real quick. Kevin saying divorce is the correct course of action. I totally disagree. I agree with all my co-hosts on this. There was underlying issues there. Lauderdale 954 says, "Yikes! Just lie. We all been there."
See, I can't.
But so Ricardo saying, but Kevin J couldn't the compromise be allocated there? Absolutely, but they don't want to hear the compromise word. Nene says, who says that they wanted more kids? Cliff. Oh, she's talking to Cliff. Maybe they are struggling having kids. How's he wrong? We don't know the circumstances, of course.
Oh my God, a woman with logic.
MD with the line of the night. Men lift them wings, save them babies. Y'all gotta go back to last week's Man Talk Monday to know where that came from. Shout out, peace, Eddie Israel. I'm gonna tell you straight up, You could stay if you want, but this is my Man Talk Monday show, and we get a little rowdy over here. Your show is going to be tomorrow and Tuesday. We'll love to have you, but just giving you the heads up.
You gonna send me to hell by some of the stuff I say, Eddie?
No, but Eddie is real cool though, man. See, that's an Israelite. Yeah, that's an Israelite that I could rock with. Oh God, here go MD got to throw some law in there. Not correct. By law, he takes custodial ownership. So I guess he was responding to Mike saying that the kid would have to go back to. Let me just
That's
say
not true.
Let me say one thing that was written in the chat on that video. It said that you've been in a relationship with this woman for 10 years and you haven't gotten a bond with her son. That's the question to ask too. Go ahead, Mike.
Number one, it never said he didn't have a bond with the son. He might love the son, but he loves her more. That's not his child. And you're wrong. You're assuming that the father isn't in the kid's life. Because if my ex-wife and her husband, if she died, please believe I'm coming for my baby. Please, I don't care what. Oh no, custodial, nothing. I'm on a birth certificate. That baby come home with daddy. I got 50-50. So I don't know what you think you're talking about. He ain't keeping that kid. You know how I know? Because when I got divorced, the oldest kid, when I called her dad and was like, hey, she won't let me see her. You know what he told me? I'm the dad, she's the mom. I don't know what to tell you. And you know what I said? You got it. And I went on about my business.
All right, we got a bunch of comments in here, man. Moon Goddess said he spoke his truth and she didn't like the answer, so be it. They don't need to be together anyway. I mean, after 10 years though, that ends that. Michelle is saying, I think that she asked the question for a reason. I think she knew that her husband didn't have the paternal feelings for her son. Oh no, I don't buy that at all.
Get out of here.
Hey, listen, you're entitled to feel what you feel, but I do not believe that. Yeah, don't do that, man. I don't believe that at all. I think she hoped he would have said her son. Eddie Israel says it's all right, bro. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Wait, no doubt, Eddie. Just know that we get a little loose over here. You know how that go. Tequila saying not true, MD. He has no legal rights to the child. I'd be real interested to hear that one. Nene says right. He said, "I love you. I love the child because of you.
Because of you."
And so okay, so there we go with that.
They be inventing feelings.
That furthermore, that leads more credence to me when I always say I don't want to be with a woman that has kids, because I don't want to have the responsibility of having to have an emotional attachment to their child if I don't. I mean, and I hope that didn't sound like a monster, but that's how I feel. Like I'm so glad that when I met my wife, none of us had kids. We was able to get down, do our thing, and we made a beautiful young girl. So it's all good. Get in there, Kev. Oh, go ahead,
But they're
Mike.
gonna say, men, you're supposed to run to single mothers, and you wonder why they don't. Bull crap like this.
No, I feel you. At the same time, if I had a child and my girlfriend or wife of 10 years said like they didn't really care about my kid, they're mainly there for me, I'd feel some type of way too.
You just invented that. The man didn't say that.
You made that up, Kev. Where you get that from?
If that was me,
it goes in the ear. The woman in his brain changes it around to hear whatever he wanted to hear. All Cliff, whoever the other Kevin, they hear what you say, but they change it in their brain to invent something else. That's why
Mr.
I can't deal with
Hold on.
That man literally said, "I love the boy because of you." That means I love him. What's wrong with y'all?
That's not what it means.
Are y'all on the same? Yo,
that is what that means.
I need a passport.
That's a condition. What are you talking about?
Dream worlds that all of y'all live in, because all of y'all crazy. I live in reality. All of y'all are nuts.
You're living your truth, not the truth. Okay.
No, I'm living the facts.
Yeah. Mike's facts. Mike's facts. It ain't the facts.
There's only one facts. There's only one facts. The sky is blue. Simple, plain.
The condition is if she's not in the picture, he doesn't care about the kid. If the kid was by himself, he would care about the kid. So in this situation,
where did you get that information from, sir?
In the context of the question.
He never said anything about him, how he felt about the kid, other than he loves the kid because of her. That's all he said about feelings for the kid. So where did you get that information from, other than the little woman in your brain that changes words around?
He loves the kid because of her. And in that hypothetical situation, if he had to choose, he would choose the woman, not the kid.
Correct.
That means
that doesn't mean that don't mean he don't. Hey, if my mother and my daughter were about to die, I would save my daughter. That mean I don't love my mom?
Right.
Get your silly
let the
woman,
wife die.
man. Go somewhere.
Hey, Wayne, I want you to answer. Wayne, I want you to answer. The comment I have on this from MD. It says, "I'll just say this: if you love that woman, you would respect her request." Man, MD,
what?
MD, you been.
What's the request? What's the request though? What
the
was
request
her
is for the divorce. Let her go.
Yeah, she can go. She can get out of there.
Go.
She can leave. Yeah, she can go.
MD been going down a downward path lately, man.
Yeah, if she want to get a divorce, she can go. Because of that, she can
Did
go.
you hear the other question that this woman asked on Instagram, talking about if you had to kiss your ex to save my life, would you do it? And then the man said, I would break up with you and then kiss you, because then you'd be my ex. So I'd save your life and then I get back with you. And you know what she said? So you would break up with me when I was dying? Yo,
and that was him trying to play, trying to be like, oh, let me outsmart her.
Which is why I don't do it. I can't do it. I tell the truth, and Mike is right. Simple and plain. I ain't got time for these games. I ain't lying to no chick, because if you lie to them later on in life, they gonna come back to you. But you said this. Oh, you was lying? No, I ain't lying. I'm gonna tell you the truth and kick you to the curb. Matter of fact, shout out to the girl I just stopped talking to, because you out your mind too. Y'all go ahead.
So yeah, Nene saying I try to keep them off of you, but you ain't thinking straight. Yeah,
that's because Nene has logic in her brain. Logic. The little woman in her brain is 4 inches tall. The woman in Kevin's brain 6'2". Hell is wrong with that?
Big ass beard.
and fishnets.
So I'm the last video that I'm gonna play gonna kind of similar piggyback off of this, and we'll get to that later in the show. But it's just those hypothetical things. She asked the question, so I always like to do this, and Mike even brought it up. Mike made up a good point. Mike was like, "Hey, if you had to save my daughter or my mom, I'm saving my daughter all the time." Sometimes those type of scenarios come up, and I think they use it as a barometer to say like, "Oh, you don't love me like you say you do," and if we're being honest, if a man gets with a woman that has a child, he wants that woman for what she can offer to him, and 9 out of 10, that man is going to want a child from that woman. He'll be okay with taking her kid in, but in the back of his mind, he's going to always want a kid of his own, because it happened to me. I mean, my ex told me straight up, she was like, "I'm not having any kids with you. I got a son already." You know what I'm saying? So in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, shit, this is, I want a kid. You know what I mean? So some women do that, and you guys all said it right, man. Not you, Kev, because you be trying to, I don't know. You'll go one day, you'll be coming over to the dark side, then the next time you just be going like way back over on the other side. It's your attachment is with her. No matter how much you love the kid, as a man, your attachment. Mike said it right, man. Mike said if you lose her, then her family 9 out of 10 is going to take that kid from you. Now you're all alone. So what? Like, what did you gain? You lifted, you blew the wind under the wings of the eagle, and you say the kid, you let him fly. Like, what the hell?
Yo, y'all be letting society morale guilt you into foolishness. Just like them dudes who be on paternity court. You are not the father. I'm still gonna take care of the baby, Your Honor. I got a bond with that. Man, shut up and go to. They gave you freedom. You got to use this free. Run. Same thing to you, Trevor. When your ex-girl said, Oh, I ain't having no kid with you. I got a kid. That was the Lord saying, and I give you free.
Yeah. Once you get the freedom of that responsibility, take it. You know, I heard that. I heard that show last week with MD saying he would have about with the baby or something like that.
Yeah, not
so
one.
I don't want to bring up. I know you say don't bring up nothing old in the show, but when he was like, "Oh well, I'll still take care of the baby," it'd be the dad. I was like, I would understand that, MD, if you had your 3 sons and you adopted 2 boys or a girl and a boy. I would understand that, but you know, you might as well adopt if it's the same situation. But if I got a chance to get out of a situation and I don't have no children and the child ain't mine, I'm out. I'm going.
Let me ask y'all a question. I want to read this. See, and here go a Bible, bro. This a dude that's in the Bible. Y'all make sure and come by tomorrow. Eddie Israel be breaking that Bible down. This a Bible dude saying this. He can only love the kid through her. How else would he love the kid? Step parents fall in love with the parents first. Let me give you your first bomb. You ain't even on the show. That's all. That's always. Me and Mike disagree a lot. We know that we're conditioned to think a certain way. But in reality, we need to start saying what we really feel. You know what I mean? Like it ain't. And hey, in Lauderdale 95, he know the situation that I'm talking about. That's all I'll say to that. Let me ask you guys a question. So,
hey, what did I just say that was funny? Everybody laughing at me in the chat. What did I just say?
They probably thinking of something from earlier.
It's probably the beard.
Here.
I can't stand you.
Here's a scenario. So you were the woman and your stepfather. She wants to leave you, but you know she's in a bad situation or whatever, and she wants you to take custody of the kid. What are you doing there?
Say it again.
You're with your wife. She has another child. All of a sudden, she wants to leave you. It's not working out, but she wants you now to take custody of her child because she's not fit anymore. She don't feel like she can do it anymore, but she loves you enough that she wants you to be the one to take care of her child, even though she's not going to be there anymore.
Call her grandma.
Wow.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Call her grandma. What that got to do with me? What does that have to do? That has nothing to do with it. She loves me enough to take care of her. You are man. Peace. Everybody take a break. Peace to one love. How you doing, Queen? What that got to do with me?
Goodness.
So is this my wife or my girlfriend?
She was your wife.
Was my wife.
She wants to leave you. She wants to leave you, but she know you'll be a better parent for the kid that's not yours.
She's smart to think that. But she has a kid with another dude.
Yes.
It ain't yours.
I wouldn't even be married there.
Wow. So you wouldn't date a single mother, Kevin?
Huh?
You wouldn't date a single mother? Captain Cape Man wouldn't date a single mother?
They deserve love, but not for me.
You hear this, heathen women in the chat?
Listen, hey, I like it though.
Hey, I agree, but I want them to hate him too. I'm sick of getting all this love.
I like it. As a young man, I like the way young men are thinking now, though. You know what I mean?
He's a heathen like the rest of us.
Yeah.
That's why we keep Kev around, man, because he a young. We could train him. He ain't too far gone. Like
he say some things. You like, oh, okay, I see you, Kevin. Yeah, I like with the 2 women thing, with the poly thing. With the poly thing, I'm like, okay.
He got to stop the cabin for Shaka and Dr. Mia, but besides that, he all right.
Yeah.
You ain't got a shot with either one of them, homie. I'll block like a hater. I'm playing.
I want to surprise y'all one day.
AMD crazy, man.
Wow. Hey, they already endangered MD. Bump them Eagles. I'm a Giant fan. Bump them Eagles.
All right, so man, we doing really good. All right, I got 3 more. I got 3 more stories, but guess what? We're gonna take a quick pause for the cause. I will be right back.
That mean you got a PP?
They got a feeling it's 6, 7, 6. I can never make it rain. But fine, I make it drizzle. Digging for some change, I got some dimes and some nickels. I can never make it rain. But fine, I make it drizzle. Digging for some change, I got some dimes and some nickels. Give me the pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars, the dimes. Give me the pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars, the dimes. Give me the pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars, the dimes. I'm broke as a joke and I hope I don't lose my mind. Give me the pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars, the dimes. Give me the pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars, the dimes. Give me the pennies, the nickels, the quarters, the dollars, the dimes. I'm broke as a joke and I hope I don't lose my mind. Just got paid, but I'm broke. You think that it's a joke? It's really hard to cope when you feel like there's no hope. When your funds running low and your pockets looking slim, you don't know which way to go or which way to begin. Looks can be deceiving. What gave you that impression? Live in my position before you ask me questions. Why you jumping to conclusions? Illusions is not healthy. Through all of the confusion, I can't find a soul to help me. Stand alone through the rain, stand alone throughout the drought. Look in my pocket for some change, but ain't a thing coming out. Bills piling.
And we're back. Mike, you crazy as hell. I heard what you said before I left. All right, so we got man, we doing fantastic on time. And what I do want to tell you guys, I do want to let you guys know we are having a debate tomorrow. St. Louis versus Brother Durant. What are you doing? Water. Yes, St. Louis versus Brother Durant. That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So and before we get into the next video, we have letters. We're not going to start them today. We're going to start them next week. Every week on Man Talk Monday, we'll be reading an anonymous letter because I want to hear the guys sound off on them. So just to let you guys know that next week, starting on next week's show, we will start reading the anonymous letters. So all right, so where am I on the comments? Let me see if I got to catch up. One love says I'm rolling with you, Mike. Hello, I agree. Hello and peace be with you, brother Eddie.
Yes,
Eddie said, I married a single mother. It can be a great experience. Absolutely.
So did I.
Kev, you too polarizing for me. Kev is fantastic, man. I love Kev. Hey Venkat, I know you listening. I already gave you a bunch of work to do, but you got to get Kev on the videos and stuff. I think he's on. I think his probation is up. You guys are talking about the Giants. I don't know what the hell you're talking about the Giants in this chat.
G-Man.
With his Bones saying he wasn't wrong. Every step parent has a different relationship with their stepkid. Me personally, I'd save my stepkids, but he ain't wrong, huh? Very interesting, Bones. Very, very interesting. Keela, you can send the anonymous letters to straighttalkwithtrevor@gmail.com. We got about 30 of them. So every week we will start reading them. The thing is, I just got to get them bigger because my eyesight is terrible, even on this big monitor I'm looking at. So we are going to start that next week. If one of you guys could be so kind to put the email in the chat, straighttalkwithtrevor@gmail.com. Anybody has any anonymous letters that they'd love the Man Talk Monday crew to go over, know that if you send us anything, we will scrutinize it. But that's why you're sending it, because you want the scrutiny. So just know that that's what you got. So let's get into this next one. This one. I'm gonna put 25 more minutes on the clock. This one is we gotta touch on this. Man, we doing fantastic. We only got 2 more after this. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
My dad used to.
All right. So that's Bud Crawford. Hopefully y'all got what was going on. So the email is in the chat, and I want to get this last comment up. Bone said, I agree with Wayne. Sometimes you gotta not be completely honest. So, all right, let me set this timer 25 minutes. Here's a young boy. All he wants is his mom to tell him that she's proud of him, that she loves him. She never did it. She's offering little boys in the neighborhood $10 if they could beat him up. I guess that's her way of trying to strengthen him. I don't know. Y'all have at it.
We gotta normalize putting on a condom. I'm gonna say that first and foremost, because women like this are trash. And why are you having kids with her? I don't know. At the same time, everything happens for a reason. So he's here, he's famous, he made his dues, but I'm sure it's a lot of emotional trauma and heartbreak with this situation to where he has to live with the first person that he's supposed to understand the value of love, his mom, and she's pretty much treating him like his enemy. And the fact that like she and I'm sure she has her own traumas that she's going through, but the fact that she just can't show any type of love is like, man, I don't know what this guy's going through, but I'm sure he's still going through it.
I mean, this all. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Wayne.
Nah, this is just what I've been saying all along is that we have this narrative that if the mom has the custody of the child or she's the single parent, makes her the better parent. And this just shows you, this is just proof of what I've been saying. I mean, we get on these black men, quote unquote, deadbeats who walk out, which is fair enough. I understand the criticism, but that doesn't necessarily mean just because the mom or the black woman who has the child, custody of the child, she's the better parent. I know a lot of women, and I hear a lot of stories like this where mom has custody of these boys or these girls and they're just as toxic. I see it all the time when I was coaching, when I was working with younger boys. I see it all the time. But, we got this narrative in the black community that it's just, men are a piece of shit and of that nature. But I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm telling you. I mean, what's worse? I mean, you get a father that walks away or that's not present, or a mother that has custody of the child and she's toxic as hell like this. Don't tell the kids you love them. Have the neighborhood beat up on them. I mean, there's different ways you can make a kid better, at practicing or whatever. But I mean, this was just toxic. If she was honest about like, no, I don't tell them I love them or nothing. So, but yeah, it's been what I've been saying for a long time. That's been ignored in this community for a while. That all of us, we just think women are just automatically the better parent, and it's not always the case.
So, Wayne, how much of this? I mean, because we all could read between the lines and look at this story. She obviously had fallings out with his dad. So this is classic case of kid reminds mom of the dad.
Absolutely.
Like that. That's as I'm hearing this, all I hear is her saying, "You look just like your damn daddy." Like that's all. Like that's all I'm getting from this is you look just like your damn daddy.
I mean, I said, man, women can be just as evil as they claim men to be, as parents, as companions, as husbands or wives. They can be just as evil as they claim men to be. It's just that in the black community, we've learned to hide the wickedness of women. We've just learned that. We will expose men wickedness all day. We'll cheer it on and we'll point fingers at it, we'll criticize it, black men all day. But when it comes to that black woman, man, there's certain places, man, that's why some of these Pan-African guys, some of these black nationalists, some of them, I'm like, man, it's like, yeah, you call that white man out, but you won't call that black woman out, But This happens all the time. I've been seeing it. Even when I've been working with younger boys, I see toxic mothers like this all the time. And I'm like, why nobody speak on this? And then as I got older and I seen why,
So here's a I want, and before Mike comes on, because here's and y'all, I love the chat. Y'all know it. Y'all make the Straight Talk Society what it is. Because of y'all got me out of podcasting because I can react to the live chat. But I feel like this happens all the time, and I can't wait for the day that Lim could come on this panel. Lim, I promise you, when you come on this panel, I'm gonna give you just 10 minutes uninterrupted to just get whatever you want out. So Lim says, I feel like that this is always a defense, though. And Mike, you can go after me. I want to read what Ricardo said first, though. Ricardo says, listen, it's imperative that parents delegate accordingly when it comes to parenting. I grew up with a single mom. One thing I'm appreciative of is mom let pops know, let my pops know, show affection to your kids. So she was telling them. So now Lim chimes in with this, and Lim has been a fantastic contributor, so there's no disparity to him. But I see this a lot, and Kevin is doing it also. Not co-host Kev, my cousin Kev. So Lim says this one toxic mom doesn't mean all single mothers are bad. As an option.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish. Let me keep going. Go ahead. Because I see this every time we get on this type of story, and I get it. It's very, I'm gonna be Mr. Straight Talk here. It's very, we feel like we gotta go into protective mode whenever we feel like someone is what we're perceiving as confronting the black woman. We're not confronting the black woman. We're being presented with a story, and we're reacting accordingly to the story. We know that it's not all. It doesn't have to be pointed out that it's not all, because when it's not all men, that doesn't get pointed out. It's just like, oh, y'all ain't shit. But let's go forward. So Eddie Israel said she made him strong, but she didn't nurture him. She made him strong physically, but didn't strengthen his mind. Now he has something broken that will be hard to fix. We all need a mother's love. Again, we agree we need a mother's love. Let me see what Lim is saying. I can't wait for Lim to come on this panel. Lim says there are dads who tells their sons they ain't ish and are bad fathers. Doesn't mean all, again, no. That's, I mean, the goalpost is just being moved because it's not what we're talking about. Here go Kevin. I believe women could be 10 times worse. And so now I don't know if you're saying I don't know if he's saying they could be 10 times worse than her, or is he just saying women could just be worse in general? So and MD saying you better tell it, Wayne. There's a lot of comments flowing. Could be a troubled child, so maybe they don't have a bond. I think she's taking out all the daddy issues on him. Eddie says we got to fix our own first. Exactly. And then Kevin says all single mothers aren't bad, but we have to be honest that mothers can do more harm than we get. Man, look at man. Hold on. Is that my cousin Kevin saying that? Man, I cannot believe that, because I made a comment to Kevin and Dr. Meal one night. We were preparing for a show, and I said that nobody wants to admit it, but black mothers are the ones ruining our community. Damn it, I shouldn't have said that out loud. But that's that. I know I'm gonna catch some hell for that one, but go ahead, Wade.
No, it's just what I've been saying. That's all. What Kevin been said. I mean, again, it's just this narrative that most black women are just these goddesses, these saviors of children, and these great mothers. But I just believe that equally across the board, that there are just as many screwed up women as they claim men to be. But in the black community, we hide women wickedness. We defend it. We just brush over it. But a lot of these women are destroying these young men and young girls. You know what I mean? In so many ways. And we don't talk about it. And it's starting to come forth now because of, like, you know, men are telling their side of the story. But before then, I mean, you rarely would see anybody putting out you know, this type of information, this type of content. But that's all I got to say. I've been saying this though. I've been saying this.
So Lim responds with, how is my comment moving the goalpost when Wayne just said, why am I looking at that part? Well, how's my comment moving the goalpost when Wayne just said, he says all the time, he says this all the time with mothers. Again, Lim.
Well, hold on. Let me answer that, Trev. Let me respond.
And Lim, the link is in the chat. If you could sneak for 2 minutes to come on, just
let me respond
2 minutes.
to that. What I'm saying is, Lim, is I'm saying equally as there are just as many toxic mothers as there are toxic fathers. I'm saying the narrative have been for decades is that most men are toxic, and everybody would agree. You'll rarely find someone where they will disagree that especially black men are toxic fathers, okay, or companions. Rarely you'll see everybody agree that some women are toxic mothers or companions or or wives, but it's coming forth now because, and I always say it's equal. I think it's equal. I think it's just as many toxic women out there who are horrible wives, horrible mothers, as there are claiming men to be. That's it. I see it all the time. I see women cheating. I see women abusing their children. I see it all the time, just as equally. I'm telling you, for every story that somebody tells me about a man being a toxic father or husband, there's another story where a woman is being the same thing. This is proof. That's all. And I'm not saying all women. I'm not saying all women.
All right, Mike being real quiet. So let me read these comments because I know he waiting to explode over there. Lim says, people, moms and dads are equally responsible for the way children are raised. This mother is horrible, not disputing that. So Ricardo says you walked into that. Here you go, MD, just being great tonight. But Crawford's wings were lifted by a trainer. If not for that, he would have grew up into a monster. So still sticking with the ego narrative. Kevin says, as boys, we're conditioned to be protective of moms, but as you grow and heal, we recognize that they can be worse. Absolutely. And one day, Kevin, we're waiting for Dr. Mia to let me know when she wants to do another session, because Kevin is a co-host with Dr. Mia over on the Dr. Mia therapy session, so y'all can hear all his jewels. Eddie Israel says, I can see both sides. I grew up in a single mom household, but my mom never did any of these things. But got done to him. She never talked down about my dad, so I never knew she was mad at my dad. But Eddie, if that's how it was in the majority of the households, I think things would be so much better. Hold up, Mike. Nini says we had a whole show about women being toxic. Yes, y'all make sure and go check out Pour Your Heart Out. Y'all want to drop that link in the chat so they could get it. Yeah, it was a Pour Your Heart Out episode. It's girl, she just doesn't like you. She don't like you. I'm assuming that's what that episode was, but make sure and put that link in the chat. Then Nini says we know the heifers are out there. So Moon Goddess, can we just take a moment and enjoy how the panel now acknowledges and says not all women, some women, instead of just saying women. Thank you, guys. Mike, you've been quiet. What you got?
I think the fellas did their thing. I'm not mad at them. I really want to look at it from a different vantage point. I don't think Bud's been healed. I don't think Bud is a successful man. I think he's rich. I think he's a celebrity. I think he's broken. I think we see him as a celebrity and think, oh man, he made it even though she did. Nah, that man hurting inside. Because me personally, like if you know me, mom wouldn't be seeing none of this bread. Like mom wouldn't be hugging me outside of the ring after all I went through. Because he went through more after that mom. He went through just stuff in his personal life and in his professional life. Mama, and you see how happy that's my baby, I did. She still think in her mind that she has something to do with it. She still thinks she was a positive influence. That's a horrible person. Like Dr. Mia says, a broken man can ruin this generation. A broken woman can break up 3. You know what I'm saying? So this woman Yo, you can't tell me his kids aren't gonna feel some of that. You can't tell me the woman he's with don't got to deal with some of that. You can't tell me he don't have to go, hold up. Nah, hold up. And got to go sit in the corner and collect himself because he can't love right. Because his model of love is that woman who sat on TV and proudly said, I don't tell my son I love him. She said it with pride. Did you see her face? Yes, right. I'll tell him that. I told him to come beat his ass. Like she was proud. Yo, everybody should be disgusted. Disgusted. Stop the little safe. Well, not all single mom. Hey, most people in the chat probably had a single mom growing up. This woman is a monster. Let's be clear. Stop trying to extrapolate it to everybody. That woman is a monster that we just watched. That is a horrible human being. If I was him, I would have rather her beat me than do what she did to him. I would have rather taken and I got beaten growing up. I would have rather taken 3-4 butt whoopings for every time she said she wouldn't say I love you. To send me out to get beat up by some other kids. To tell them kids, I'll give you money. You know how hard kids will play for money? You tell a kid I'll give you $10? You know how hard kids will go for $10? Come on, man. That's disgusting. You're a horrible human being, and I'm sick. I'm sick at the fact that you get to wear a mink while that man is winning. You should be sitting in the hood somewhere watching the TV talking about, I'm the reason he like that. That's right. Stay your ass in the hood and celebrate.
I'm glad you came back to that because I wanted to ask you, because you mentioned this the second time you mentioned it. How many times, and I even mentioned it, what even made us do Man Talk Monday was a conversation that me, you, and Solar had, and I remember bringing up the NFL draft, how what bothered me so much was the fact that all I saw was women with their sons when their son's name were called. You never seen it was the NBA draft. You never saw the dads. So now we have and we all know how it is. Once the dad ain't shit, he comes back around. Once the son gets famous, now all of a sudden he wants to stick his grubby hands out. Now we have that in reverse. Now we have that. Whereas a woman that's basically treated her son like garbage, but like you said, now all of a sudden she gets to wear the minks, and it's just not right. And I know it's because it's his mom, and I know they always teach us you gotta love your mom and this and that. Man, hey, y'all go back and check out the first episode of Straight Talk Therapy Sessions. I got a fantastic cutoff game. That's all I'm gonna say. I like literally my cutoff game is I just got a call yesterday, somebody trying to check me because my cutoff game is so hard. Just bro, yeah, you want it tonight, Mike. I want to read some of these comments real quick. And I had just based on what you're saying though, what you guys been saying, I'm a butt in with another video that I really think fits into this.
Before you go, I want to get at your cousin. I respect that hurt people, but this woman was trying to kill that boy. Hurt people is, I'm not going to show you no love. This woman was paying children, attempting to pay children to whoop her kid's ass. We all grew up around the hood adjacent or in the hood. We know you got your butt kicked. You better go out there and go fight that boy. That's something totally different than y'all come beat my son up. I'll give you money if you could do it. That's totally different. That ain't hurting people. That's a monster. Don't make excuses for her. You wouldn't make excuses if it was a man touching a little girl. Y'all wouldn't make excuses. Don't make excuses. That woman is a flipping monster.
Bingo.
She is disgusting. She deserves, because of what she's supposed to be and what she turned out to be, she deserves to be in prison. There should be laws against that.
Yeah, don't give her no way out. There should be laws against
that. Because all the NFL and NBA players that Trevor was talking about, when they go off the deep end and they wild out, just like I say, all the women that's having all these babies and going crazy, I bet wasn't no dad around. All them young boys is going nuts in the NBA after get all that money. Bet money their mom was one of them. Bet money their mom was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Bet she was one of, you love me? Show me you love me. Oh, I heard you got a contract. You ain't bought me out. She one of them monsters. Bet money she one of them. I'm sorry, Trevor. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
I just want to read some more of these comments. Nini says, I wonder how she was raised. Ricardo says, beyond disgusting, this mom was disgusting as heck for saying this out in the open. Yeah, people just do weird stuff in front of the camera. Oh my goodness, Lim has joined the panel. Let me just read some of these comments real quick. I was in my 30s when I heard my mom say she was proud. Hey, Shaka, I told y'all, I told her, you were there, you witnessed it, Shaka. At my wedding is when my dad told me that he was proud of me. And that was in 2013 is when my dad kissed me on the forehead and told me how proud he was of me. So I get it. I was in my 30s when I heard my mom say she was proud of me, brought me to tears. I know she was proud, just never verbally said it. Eddie says he can maybe use it as an example of how not to be to his children. Eddie, we like to think that, but the trauma runs deep. Shaka says that is what I use to raise my daughter, what my mom didn't do or say to me. Ricardo says, yeah, there's something diabolical for real. Mike, speak on it. Let's see what Cliff says. She reminds me of the movie Precious. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And what is Kevin saying? Mike, be clear, I don't disagree with you, but she's probably doing to him what was done to her. And ladies and gentlemen, let me stop the timer real quick because finally Mr. Lim has joined the panel. What's going on? Unmute yourself.
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Good evening, all. Good evening.
Peace.
So I won't take the whole 10 minutes, and I missed a couple of the comments, I believe, that Wayne was saying when I was trying to log into the StreamYard. But just to be clear, and let's take a step back, I've been listening to Straight Talk for a little while now. The reason for the comment that I made was due to listening to some of the points of view that Wayne has put out there regarding this.
Yeah, hold on. Let me your mic. Hold on. Your mic is clipped, man. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Yeah, go out and try to come back in. Oh man. And I bet this was about to be fired. This was probably going to set up a debate.
I really want to hear what he's.
I know, man. I got to hear what he's saying. Lim, you there? Oh man.
Dang, son.
Yeah, let him get his mic situated, man. Because it seemed to me like he was coming for Wayne.
Yeah,
y'all know Wayne say he don't run from nothing. So
no.
So I do want to play this video though. I thought it was it kind of fits with what we're talking about now. I wasn't planning on playing it, but let me get it up. All right, and it's real quick. Let me see. Nope, wrong button. Sorry for that dead air. Let me get this up. And this is just real quick. Let me know when you guys can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
Yep.
Who most men call when their backup is against the wall.
Who do you call when you are at your lowest? Who is that one person?
Nobody. I'm a man. No one cares.
Not a single soul. Nobody.
No one. Because I'm all alone.
I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I don't call anyone.
You know, it was crazy about this. In the world of social media, cell phones, text messages, emails, we're connected. We're not connecting. The worst places that a man can find themselves is on an island all by themselves, with their demons, and they think that nobody's there to help them. And nobody cares. Well, I want you to know, there's men out there that do care. I care. That's why we do this podcast.
So when I saw that video, I had it saved. What did I do?
R.I.P.
Yeah, who is? Oh, you know who that is? Yeah, I had that video saved just because it's a question that I don't think a lot of women realize that we feel, because they'll tell us they'll tell us that, oh yeah, you could come talk to us and this and that, but in reality, sometimes you can't. And I feel like they don't realize that you got a lot of men alone out on their island. But I see that Lim came back and his mic is still crackly. Let me try to see if I could do something on this end, because I am very interested in what you got to say. Unmute yourself, Lim. Okay, I think I just unmuted you. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, this is crazy. This is the devil here.
On your phone, try a computer.
Yeah, he's probably at work or something, so he probably need to be on his computer or something. Hey, Lim, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Not sure what you heard before, but so what I was just kind of starting with was saying that part of the reason for my response to Wayne was because of some of the past comments that he's made regarding his views regarding the single mother and raising children as far as in the Black community. So looking at this video, and in no way, shape, or form am I making any excuse for that mother, because she was horrible, flat out. But I think that we are so ingrained in being fast to say that, oh, well, the Black mother is the reason for this. And my response to that is, people are horrible. I have worked 20 years in social services in the sense of dealing with people, all races, all shapes, forms, and people in general are horrible people. Not all, but there are a lot of horrible, sick people that are out there. So when I see something like this, it is definitely concerning to say that and it could be something very simple. It could be something very complicated as far as generational trauma that we pass on to our children, as far as we don't know how to love, or we weren't treated a certain kind of way, so we pass this on, or we do this to our children. But now, where does it stop? So it's on us to then say, okay, where do we draw the line? Because it's not just saying, okay, there are bad moms, there are bad dads. That's not to say that everything that is done by, say, a parent is always the most horrible thing. There are times that my dad challenged me, and it's not so much saying that he was a horrible father, it's to say that he was doing so in the sense of wanting me to exceed and excel by challenging me. Is that the best way to do so? Maybe not. Most of us were raised in what, the 80s, the 90s? So that's how our parents may have been raised, and might have tried to change a few things versus how they were. I think most of us can raise our hand and say that at one point, either our parents said it or we said that when we have children, we're not going to do the things that our parents did. And we might do a few things that are very similar to the things that they did, but looking at she is horrible. Should not have been a mother. So my response to that is to say it's not all the mothers are jumping to say that, that they can do no wrong. It's saying that we are conditioned to say, okay.
Oh man, the mic is. We could make you out, but it's like it's popping in and out.
Can I defend my dog for a second?
No, because his mic, I need him to get it out because his mic is not good.
Oh, I thought he was gone.
No, his mic cut out on him. Oh, man, hold on. Let me try to see what I could do on this end. Lim, you there? Damn it.
I guess that's the show. Now I'm kidding.
Lim. man. Because I want to ask him something, man, because I want to ask him just as a watcher of the show how he views how he views certain things. Damn. All right, Mike, say what you was gonna say. Hopefully he'll hear. Oh, so he's saying he can't. Yeah, he's saying he can't hear us. Damn. Yeah, he's saying he can't hear us. Okay, that's weird. All right, Mike, say what, because he's listening. I mean, he's in the chat. So, Mike, say what you was gonna say. Damn, man, I was hoping he would be able to finally get in there.
I was gonna tell the gentleman the things he's hearing about. Oh, they're down talking black women and all that. This is stuff that has happened in the last year or two, maybe even 5. They've been down talking black men for the last couple decades. They've been saying black men ain't shit for the last couple decades. They've got songs in the 70s about black men ain't shit. In the 80s and the 90s, Creep was my generation's. She was cheating on him because he ain't shit. They've been talking about us for years. And now that we're just starting to talk about women, everybody wants to come to the defense. That's what Wayne is saying. He's saying the same way when the women go, men ain't nothing, and everybody go, that's right, girl. He wants the same thing. That's all he's saying. He's saying he wants equality. What women say they want. Instead of saying, well, hold up, not all single mother. Hey, man, we know that. I live on the same planet as everybody. I live on the same earth as y'all. I live in the same reality as y'all, except for Kevin, because he got his own reality. But we all know that there's good single mothers out there that you could date. We all know that there's good guys out there. But we ain't talking about them. We're talking about the bad ones. I don't need the little disclaimer every time. This woman is garbage. That's it. I don't need to. Well, single mother. You want to know another thing? I don't even think it says she was a single mother. Did it say that? We just assume that.
Yeah, we just assume that.
That's what I'm saying. People just assume when it comes to men, they assume the negative, just like in every story we played today, everybody assumed the negative about the guys. And when it comes to the women, we assume the positive. No, you've got to you don't know what she's gone through. Hey, guess what? It don't matter what you want me to tell you what adults do? You go through something horrible, you make sure your kid don't ever see nothing like that. That's what an adult does. You know what adults do? My dad wasn't there, so I'm going to make sure I'm the best father my kid has ever seen. That's what adults do. Adults go, I'm tired of hearing all this placation. When you realize you were given the short end of the stick, you make sure your progeny has 2 sticks. That's what's called making a legacy, moving your generation. That's what it's for. We went from slaves to some of the most educated people building towns. I don't want to hear this. Nobody was hurt more than a slave in this society. I don't want to hear it. Matt saying cut your foot off. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I'm tired of it. I've been hurt too. I love my daughter to death. All the mistakes I make. If I do something wrong to my baby, I'll apologize to her. Because that's the kind of relationship we got. Hey, daddy made a mistake. That was on daddy. You ain't do nothing wrong. That was my fault. And you know what she does? She looks at me. She goes, you're just human, daddy. And you know what? She's freaking right. I'm a human. Thank you. I love my baby. I'm a human being, bro. We're all human beings. But you don't get to, that woman is damn near in her 50s. You don't get to lean on hurt people for the rest of your life. And that's not to you, Kevin. I'm talking about everybody. You don't get to lean on that. Okay? I was a chubby bastard when I was young. I don't get to say, my mama didn't make me eat vegetables when I was young, so I'm fat when I'm 40. It don't work like that. You're an adult. Grow up, treat your kids better. Simple and plain. The same way I sit on here and I look at dudes who don't take care of their... I'm saying? It's the same way I look at dudes, thank you, sir, who look at dudes who don't take care of their kids and I call them a whole punk biatch. Same way. I don't go, well, there's other guys out there who they not with the baby mama. No, you a punk, simple and plain. There's no conversation that need to be had. None. If you tell other kids to beat your child up for money, you ain't nothing to me. Nothing. And guess what? If it was her son or her on the cliff that I had to save one, bet money I saved the kid 4 times. Bet money. And I'm good. Thank you very much.
You know what I wanted to ask, and we had 8 minutes left on the clock, so it's still running. You know what I wanted to ask Lem, and this goes out to any guy in the audience. I know how the women feel about it. The majority of my audience is women. I wanted to ask Lem and any newcomer, so like Kevin, how, because I know Ricardo leans to our side, so I want to know how you guys view this show. So Lem says he's still here. Yeah, Lem, I want to know how you guys view the show. As do you guys think that we lean too heavy on one side, or do you? And you won't hurt my feelings. I got tough skin. Or do you think we lean too heavy on one side, like we come off like we don't like women, or do you think we're fair down the line? I'm curious to know how you guys think about that.
Hey, can I come in now? But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Mama can't.
Wayne, don't tell me your mic's starting to mess up now. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, this is what I'm talking about. Where Mama can't do no wrong. Now he's saying throughout the shows, basically he's saying that I'm saying I don't know, all women are bad, and I said that. I never said all black women are bad. So I guess he has this narrative in his head of me always going after black women. This is a space for black men on this panel, and for black men to speak their truth, to speak their opinions, etc. You know, if you want to come in and challenge us, that's fine. But again, let me just be clear. Again, I'm not here to make excuses for toxic black women when the narrative has never been that. The narrative has always been that black women are the best. They're the goddesses of the community because they have babies, because they have children, and black men ain't shit. That's it. But I'm here to turn that narrative around because, again, like Lim is, he works in, he's been a social worker for 20 years. I've been doing the same thing, but not on the same title for over 20 years. I've been coaching young men. I've been mentoring young men. And Lim, I'm here to tell you, there are some black women out there, some black mothers that are pieces of shit. Again, I'll say that they claim black men to be. Now, I don't know where you get your statistics from. I don't know where you get your information from, but I'm telling you, that's what it is. Now, if you want to save all black women, that's fine. That's cool. You want to keep the narrative going, but just like Mike said, this has been decades where black men has been just drugged across Hollywood, the community, especially free thinking black men. You can forget it. There's no community that's hard on black free thinking than his own community, especially if he doesn't say Mama is right, all black women are great, and all Democrats are right. If you don't say those three things, if you start thinking outside of that box in the black community, you are kicked out at the end of the day.
And don't say nothing against sweet Jesus either.
Exactly. So any mama politics, remember, mama ain't wrong. And that's why I say, like when when I hear some of these black men want to go back and forth with me, all I hear is mama, because mama's never wrong. Mama's never wrong. But I'm sorry. Yes, Lim B, mama is wrong sometimes. Period. Sometimes daddy isn't wrong. Sometimes the guy who's maybe not in the child's life, maybe because the mom maybe keeping them from the child. You don't think that happens? It happens. Women keep their children from men. Women abuse men verbally. Abuse boys verbally, physically, emotionally, mentally. It happens, Lim. Wake up. It's happening, Lim. It's happening. And black men have a platform now where they tell their side of the story, and I'm going to support it all day. I've always been a black male's advocate. Always been a black boy advocate. Always been. Not saying that I hate black women. My best friend is a black woman. My sister, who's a professor at Yale University, we're very close. Okay. I'm in a relationship with a black woman. Okay. I was raised by a community, but I had, my uncles, I had my grandmother, but my grandma was a black woman, very conservative, by the way. One thing about my grandmother, she always made sure that I understood how important a man played a part in a life of a child in society. That's one thing she never let me forget, even though she was a black woman. Understand? So there are some dope black women out here that I love, that I protect, but that don't mean that I don't call their ass out when they doing shitty, period. Now, you could debate me all day, set up a panel, we can go after it. Because I got my notes. You have yours ready.
So, all right, real quick. Lim, you watched us long enough, so you know we're not attacking you. So I don't even feel like I had to say that. Hopefully you could come on with a better connection because I'm very interested. I'd love to hear you and Wayne go back and forth because we do have a bunch of these little impromptu debates, and I think you two will have a great dialogue. I want to just get through some of these comments real quick. So Lim, in response to my question, said it depends on the topic. On some, it's balanced, and on some, it leans to appear anti-mother. So again, to what Wayne was saying, Kevin says Mike makes a great point. We have to, at some point, stop using our past trauma as a crutch to continue hurting people. Absolutely. So Lim comes back. Wayne, I could go back and watch the videos on YouTube. You are able to speak your truth as it's your truth based off of your own words and assertion. Again, Lim, I can't wait until you could come back on here with a better, because man, when you came up here, I felt so, man, I jumped for joy. Ricardo says, based off of perception, the Man Talk Monday showcases both sides. The show is a platform that showcases the opinion of us. I don't know what that word is, in the community and in the society as a whole. Men are usually never given a safe space. Absolutely. Lim comes back and says, now I agree, there are horrible women who are pieces of shit. I think we all could agree on that. Oh, the word was brothers. And I'm not trying to save all women for the sake of saving women. I'm about saving the culture, holding equally men and women accountable. Yeah, Lim, you and Wayne, whenever you're ready, let's set that up. We could do, if y'all don't remember, we did a impromptu debate with Mike and Yanga. Fantastic. Go and listen to it on the channel where each person had 2 minutes to make their comments, and they just literally went back and forth. 2 minutes for 5 rounds, and then they had a 10-minute answer back and forth. Tremendous. That video is on the Straight Talk Society Shorts playlist.
Well,
So
I think me and Lim are basically saying the same thing, but he's basically saying I'm a little too harsh, which I don't care. That's all he's trying to say. I'm a little too harsh. Lighten up, Wayne. I ain't gonna lighten up. It don't need lighten up.
Well, Wayne, you know how they perceive you already. Hold on, I know that's the timer, but I want to finish getting through these. Progressive wise, that is Man Talk. That is Man Talk Monday. It's a progressive thinking view space for Black men. Speak your truth, Black men. Eddie Israel says we never had this many comments, so we got to learn how to accept some hard truths and grow from them. Absolutely. Lim says your truth now that I'm saying mama is your truth now is that I'm saying mama can't do no wrong, which is not what I said at all. I'm very aware, and I never said it's not happening. It's not anti-Black people. Hold on, I'm almost through. Damn, there's a lot of comments here. Black women are so scrumptious and delicious, and they don't even know it. I agree with you on that one.
Yes, sir.
Moon Goddess says, Ricardo, we know. Thank you. Oh boy, here, let's see what MD says. I do recognize the negative effect of the current society outlook of the Black mother, but I will not say that the major purpose of the so-called downfall that is. So that was in response to me. We could deal with that, MD. Kevin says, personally, personally, at first, Man Talk Monday to me was a bit harsh. But Trevor made a point to say that this is the conversation men have always had, and just now making it out in public spaces. Yeah. So me and Kevin have. If you guys don't know, Kevin, when I did the podcast, the Straight Talk with Trevor podcast, Kevin would always send me pages of notes and said this was too harsh. You said this. You shouldn't have said this. Da 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 da. He would send me all these notes. Now he's just realizing that we're literally doing locker room talk out in the open. This is just how we talk behind the scenes. So he says, so I approach the show with one of the openness to hear a point of view that I'm not always hearing. Whether I agree, when I agree, I agree. When I don't, I just take the point of view as insight. So that's a lot of man, y'all killing it with the questions tonight. Tequila Straight Talk Society. Hey, we need to come up with an emoji for the Straight Talk Society, man. Just throw it in the chat. I'll think of something. So barbershop talk out in the open. That's exactly right. That's what we do. That's why when we decided to do this, I couldn't do it without Mike, because like I say, me and Mike, we argue all the time. And like we're literally putting our arguments out on Front Street. We've been agreeing a little bit too much lately, but that'll probably change at some point. But we're literally putting our arguments out on Front Street. And Wayne is Wayne. I knew when I asked Wayne to come over here that this is what you were going to get from Wayne, because I know Wayne. I know Wayne's talking points. Me and Wayne had a debate on one of the Straight Talk with Trevor podcasts, is the black woman God. And so I know Wayne's talking points and where he's coming from. So that's why he's such a tremendous addition to the show. And Kev gives you that point of view. He's much younger. I think Kev is like 10 or 11 years younger than us, probably younger. So he gives us like that naive point of view. He's more in tune, with the feminine side and all that good garbage.
Don't make me cook you, man.
So we literally just work a perfect dynamic. Like literally, that's what it is. And so I don't have to interject too much. What is Eddie saying? You should have the rolling emojis depending on the topic of the shows. We need to be privy to this conversation. Thank you, fellas. Absolutely. Like the women. Just like I go back and I listen to every single show, it doesn't matter what we do on this channel, whether it's wrestling, MMA, the Pour Your Hearts Out. I go back and I listen to everything, because at the end of the day, my face is in the right-hand corner of the channel. So I had to make sure that what's going out is we're putting out a quality product. And I go back and I listen to everything, and I'm like, man, I could take notes from that. We could have done this better. We shouldn't have done this. We shouldn't have done that. But it's like the conversations me and my wife have based off of these shows, like they're conversation starters. We'll say things and we're like, this last video that I'm about to play was about to start a conversation with me and my wife, but we didn't get a chance to get into it, because I'm like, oh, we're going to do it on the show. So hopefully she chimes in. But man, y'all been fantastic tonight. I got through all the comments. So let's get into this last video. Whew, man. All right. Well, no, I want to interject this real quick, because this is crazy. This is insane. And I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I do want to get you guys' thoughts, and then we'll go to the last video. We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes, so we're doing fantastic. And again, a lot of this stuff I don't believe, but they're fantastic conversation starters. Let me know when you see it. Yeah. But it says, woman with 9 months left to live asked her husband if she could sleep with her ex just one last time. So this comes from Reddit. A husband shared on Reddit that his dying wife's last wish is to have one final intimate encounter with her ex, whom she considers her most physically compatible lover. He's torn between granting her wish and feeling hurt and betrayed by the request. According to the doctors, she may need a wheelchair in 4 to 5 months, and by month 8, she'll likely be bedridden for her final weeks. What do you guys think about this?
This is a tough question.
let Mike been quiet. Hold on, Mike. Yeah, go ahead, Kev.
Let Mike and Kev.
Mike been quiet for a long time, and he just
Mike, go ahead.
Popped on his camera, because that means he want to say something crazy. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, bro, I love you, boo. I do, and I want you to be happy. You go over that man's house, and you sleep with him, and when you finished, there'll be a nice, gentle knock on the door with me holding all your bags and your clothes and your luggage. You stay your ass over there with him. That's where you live now. My insurance, that shit is a wrap. It is gone. I hope he got money for you. Peace, sister. I believe you should do whatever makes you happy. Go slurp that man Johnson, and then hope he cook you some eggs and breakfast in the morning. I hope he hook you up in that 8th month when you bedridden, because I ain't got nothing for you. You can kick every rock on the way there. You don't know, you don't even know. You're gonna die soon, and I'm still gonna file for divorce. That's how serious I am. And you ain't even gotta go no more. The fact that you thought it made sense to ask me that, you might as well go. You might as well go, because you ain't staying here. This ain't your house no more. I need you to roll. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call your grandma because grandma got it all. Call your grandma and tell her to make up your old room for when you was a kid because you don't live with me no more. Simple and plain. Call Kevin. I think Kevin got a room for you.
Ooh, Kevin J.
Kevin got a room
call
for you. Kevin
J.
right here. Kevin got a room for you because you ain't
Mike,
living with me. You
Mike,
telling
our
me you gonna
first-
die and your dream is to have another man penis in you? Yo, kick every rock on the way to the front door. I promise you, this ain't your house no more. All your stuff. While we talking, I'm packing your stuff. While we talking, I got garbage bags with your shoes in them. These stilettos is riding.
Mike, so the first story of the night was about a woman asking who would you save, and Wayne said that he would, that we lie sometimes, and we're big on being honest with women. So this is just her being honest, correct?
Yeah, and I'm all about that. Hey, there's a thing. People love to say this is a free country and I should be able to do what I want. Women say it a lot. I should be able to wear what I want. And I keep trying to tell them there's another part to it. You're not the only person that's a one. I'm the one who can do whatever I want to do. Cool. But I get to too. When you do what you want to do, I get to do what I want to do. You want that Johnson in you? I want your new name to be Miss Johnson because you can't stay with Mr. Francis. That's a wrap. You got to go. You could call Tyrone, Tyronisha, whoever you need to call. All of y'all got to go. By the time you finish bussing, your bags will be at the front door. I'll leave homeboy a tip and a note. Hey, bro, appreciate you. And I'm already at the club. And don't try to come back because the locks have changed.
But y'all been together for 30 years.
Sir, I've been alive for longer than 30 years. I don't give a damn. She got to go.
So look at that comment from MD. MD says, simple. How much is the insurance policy?
It don't matter because I ain't paying it no more. I ain't paying it.
Well, I think he means
life insurance. For the
yeah,
birthday.
I think he means life insurance.
Hey, I refuse to give this trifling heifer the rest of my life because I killed her. I'm going to drop her off at dude house and I'm going to go to the club. I ain't got time for you. You are no longer, what that chick you say back in the day? You are no longer relevant or you are irrelevant. Whatever she used to say. I don't even know her. Hey, you going to be dead in a year anyway. I don't even know you no more. Obviously, you didn't care about me because the whole time you were with me, you would think about his penis.
Dang.
So you don't love me? Cool. I can accept that. But my health insurance got to go. And I'm going to make sure you can't take me off of any of your life insurance.
All right.
Thomas Johnson.
Kevin, wait. Oh, Ricardo says the nerve that she thinks she's going to come back with a man's stench all over her. Miss me with that. Get out of here. Honesty
come back
with,
to who?
Honesty comes with accountability.
Yes. That's cool. Hey, bomb your cousin. That was the same.
And if you need quality life, and if you need quality life insurance, holler at your girl.
On today.
So, all right, Kevin Wayne, because I only got 4 minutes left on this. I didn't want to run with it too much longer. I'm interested to hear what you guys got to say.
You good, man. Next time I'm gonna go first because Mike stole all my points, and I'm like,
that's how I feel when Trevor talk too much.
Exactly, but yeah, I was saying this is a tough question because I'm wondering like, what's the most hurtful way to like leave this chick? Because I agree with Mike. Like the fact that you're on your last few days, you made a commitment with me. You know, we probably have kids, and the last thing you want to do is sleep with your ex. So you're thinking about him this whole time. That's exactly what you just told me. So, you know, I'm all about freedom of speech, but you know, there's consequences to your actions at the same time. So
yeah,
MD
a fool.
So Kev, let me ask you a question. You've been, and I get it, the hurt. You've been with her, just say again, you've been married 20, 30 years, and she's going to be gone in a year. you don't want to let her fulfill this final regret. Yeah, it is a regret, but this final wish. I mean, because after that, that's it. The finality of death is just that. Or is it, or because they'll tell us that you can't get past your ego. Just let her go ahead and have her go ahead and let her have her fun.
I'm assuming you're playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate because I don't agree with this crap. But her last good sexable months, she wants to give it to somebody else. Think about that. Think about the ridiculousness
Cancer
of that.
coochie. My cancer coochie. She want to give it out. That's crazy.
Cancer cooter.
I'm trying to put my peen in the wing.
Hey, but you got.
Malignant munch.
I agree with. No, you good. I agree with Kevin. I agree with Mike. I want to come from this angle also. We have men out here that don't think that women are capable of this behavior, and don't understand that women do have a dark side. Some women, Mr. Lambie, okay, have a dark side. Okay, they have a dark side. A lot of men don't understand this about women. All right. Yes, women do cheat. Women have these fantasies of being in a relationship with a whole nother man, be married to a whole nother man, and attracted to another man. Yeah, they may love you, but they're attracted to something else. So again, I've seen a lot of these dark sides of women where they cheat. Man, listen, there's some stories I can tell you. It'll blow your mind. It's crazy, but you have men out here that don't think, that really believe in the innocence of some women, and so that's why I like when I see Kev on the panel like this with older guys, and he's a younger guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes we'll have different point of views, but just the fact that he's a young guy and he's getting the wisdom of understanding the true nature of women, then that makes me feel good to see panels like this. That's why I believe in panels like this, to get down to the younger guys to say, hey, listen, all women aren't innocent, and they have this behavior. They have this type of side to them. All right.
Hey,
so,
Wayne.
Yeah.
Guess what all those guys who think women are innocent are doing right now?
Yeah. I already know. Go ahead.
They crying at the restaurant holding flowers.
Exactly.
Like that guy in the first story. What do you want?
Exactly.
They going to the Philippines is what I'm saying.
So
Kevin, you need help.
Yeah, and
I'm joking.
I started.
Yeah, Ricardo. I agree, Ricardo.
I started MD's comment because I wanted to get. I mean, because this is what it's going to boil down to. Bottom line, MD says you're going to regret not getting that $250,000.
I'm not going to regret the 20 years in jail that you're going to get.
I mean, because bro, it's a year left, and again, she got 4 months before she's in bed. I mean, before she's bedridden, and then it's all downhill from there. So, I mean, don't give up. It would almost be like working on the job, and all you got is like 1 year. You got 1 year to go to finally get your full retirement benefits and this and that, and then they just constantly poking at you, and then they make you quit, and then you lose all your benefits. And now you sitting there like, damn. What R. Kelly say? Sitting here in this room, something thinking down to myself.
Yo, I just thought of how I would end it. I just thought of it. You know what I'd do? I would call dude, tell him I'm coming over. I'll give him $50,000 not to give her none, and still take her clothes over there and still lock her out. So she don't get the D. And she got to find a new place to live. That made me feel better.
Kevin said, here's a question. Is this different from a man having a side chick while his wife is terminal? That's a good question, Kevin. That's a good question. Y'all don't get quiet now.
I'm thinking.
It's kind of,
it's the same concept.
Well, the side chick, he's banging the side chick. She just wants to sleep with the ex-husband. I mean, it sounds like if he has a side chick, he's already banging them. versus her wanting to fulfill that fantasy for the ex.
I figured it out. If the man having the side chick is because he can't bang his wife because she's sick, this woman is dying and wants
to bang.
She can bang me,
right?
But she want to go bang someone else.
Right.
That's the problem.
That's a reach.
That's
get out of here, Kevin.
That's literally what it is.
Right.
Go ahead, Kev. Go, because I want to hear this. Go ahead.
That's a reach. Wrong is wrong. Unless it's already established that
we're not,
you want to step out in the marriage and have a side chick. But, I would assume she would want the same thing, to where you stay faithful to the situation unless you have her permission. And in this same instance, she's asking for permission, but not with a side dude. It's with an ex. So, wrong is wrong.
What's the difference?
I want everybody to hear
wrong is wrong.
Happened. Everybody heard what we were talking about. We were talking about this right here. It went into his head. The 6'2" bearded woman with fishnets changed it all around and turned it into morality. See, that's why you can't talk to women. I'm sorry. That's why you can't talk to some women. Shouts to Moon Goddess. That's why you can't talk to some women / Kevin, because some women / Kevin got a little person that live in their brain that you can say ABC. She'll take the ABC, and in her brain it says XQI, and she mad at you because of that.
Yeah,
that's why you can't talk to him. Kevin is out of his mind.
Yeah, I don't know what Lim talking about.
So what's the issue? What I said? What's the issue?
I don't know. I don't know what Lim talking about. Renee.
No, that's Lim. That's Lim's way of saying he gonna be on this panel in 2 shows, so you better not be trying to backtrack. That's what he's saying. Man, and Lim, I record everything. I got everything saved. Everything's backed up.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about backtrack. We never have a backtrack.
I got an ear pod for Wayne. I'm gonna give you hella ammunition.
No, I got this. I got this, Mike. I got it.
All right, so let me read this comment so we could get to the last half. If she wants her wish, she should leave, divorce her husband, and live out the days doing what she wants, separate of her husband. I agree.
The dude didn't even say he wanted to hit. She just said she wanted to hit him. He probably got a whole girlfriend by now.
Yeah, and let's not lose sight of the fact that she has a terminal illness. How many guys
itching to hit cancer coochie,
rushing to have with somebody with a terminal illness?
Say the words. Itching to hit cancer coochie. Nobody. Nobody. You don't wake up like, I want a malignant melanoma all over me today. Oh, I want to suck a titty with breast cancer. I can't wait to get that cancer. Nobody doing that. Nobody.
Stroking the stroke.
Yeah, she wasn't never attracted to him. She wasn't never attracted to him.
Ever.
God.
She might have loved him, but she wasn't attracted to him.
I want that cancer milk. No.
All right. I'm done with y'all. Let me get to this last one before y'all get me completely just
terminal milkness.
Y'all just get me. Everybody gonna be coming after me. All right. So I was sent this, and when I first looked at it, I laughed at it, but I thought that this was gonna be great to hear you guys' reaction to it. So let me and it's kind of along the same lines of this. Man, we got through like 7 posts today. Wow, we've never been through that many.
You're welcome.
It's my last one, by the way.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Okay.
All right. So so here's the headlines. So I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna go through it. Present
cancer pump.
All right, so here's the headline. Devoted wife continues to care for her husband after traumatic brain injury, and so does her new husband. All right, you guys can see it, right?
Yeah, I see it. Yep, I see it.
right. Bro, like, and let's try to be as mature as possible with this. So, and looking at the chat, like the chat is not having it with this.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man.
They like, what the hell? All right, I'm gonna try to be.
Come on, man. Wait,
hold on, because all right, I'm this is the last one we do it. Let's all right, so this is set. Let's think about this. So this is a young lady who was married to a man, and he had terminal brain. He has a traumatic brain injury. So now you see it has him in a wheelchair. So her post is that her now husband helps take care of the old husband. So where do we even begin in this? Because I see Kevin saying I tip my hat to that man, because woo. I don't know no man in the world that's doing that. I'm sorry.
It's about money. She has to be getting some type of compensation for taking care of him, and she's saying it's a package deal. And you got some women that want men to be this just. I come on, man. There's no way. I don't know too many women that would go with that. That's ridiculous. But there are some women who want men to be out just suckers like that, man. They want to run the show completely. You know, I would never ask a man to do that, but I think she's getting some money for taking care of him, and she's not letting that money go. And it's like it's a package deal, and she found some guy that will do it. But there are some guys out there that are like that. There are some big simps out there, man. I'm telling you.
Man, I am so jealous of women. How amazing it must be to have a vagina.
Exactly.
And know that no matter how bad life gets, there's going to be some sucker. There's going to be some simp, some lame ass. 2 in a row. Okay, 2 in one show. Hey, and my joint in the background. It must be amazing, because there's always going to be some dude who can't get none, who's going to do whatever you say. It don't matter what I only got one toe on the left foot, but you got to suck it every day. It don't matter what's wrong with you. I got cancer. It don't matter what's wrong with you. There's going to be some lame simp that's going to jump on it.
Oh,
and just
my God.
Can't wait. My dude, you think I'm going to sign up for a family where I'm automatically the number 3 grown up?
Oh, my God.
Think about that. The family already know daddy. They know mommy. You signing up to be under both of them. What? And you got to carry the number 1 dude? you got to take him out the car and put him in. Word?
No
and
way.
The only thing you get is some coochie.
Oh, my God.
And she ain't even fine.
No.
It ain't like you hitting some baddie. You hitting some regular chick that look like she worked the checkout at Walmart.
Wow.
That's what you getting?
That's
word, my G. Yo, vagina is powerful, bro.
Powerful, bro. And I can guarantee people cheering that on, clapping. Yes, that's a good man. That's a good man, Savannah.
That's how all men should be. Why should you have self-respect? Who needs it? Just do whatever she says, and she's right. Happy wife, happy life. You got me all the way messed up.
Wait, so we're clowning the dude in the wheelchair, or clowning the dude?
No.
Wheelchair ain't do nothing.
No, we're not talking about the dude in the wheelchair. Hey, Kev, before you go, I want to read what DL Hughley said, because he's the one who posted this. This post is getting lit up in the comments on its original feed, mostly because of the devoted wife headline. What do y'all think? It's for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, or is she doing right by him by including him in the family's new life?
Neither one. She ain't dedicated. She got her Jimmy on the side.
Exactly.
That's what it
is.
The same thing we was just talking about when it was like, oh, but what if you got to stop it? She ain't dedicated and devoted. She getting what she wants. She has the man she loves, and she got some penis. What are we talking about?
Let's read this because Lim brings up a good point because I was trying to figure out how she got around this. So Lim says, I don't think she's remarried. Maybe if she was married to the first husband before the brain injury, he's not competent, legally able to sign divorce papers. She may be stuck legally with the first husband.
And he would be stuck in that back room in the dark attic with the dust mites.
That's wild.
I don't know what to tell you.
So Whitey cat got serious venom that got y'all doing all kinds of craziness. Sorrows and prayers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Again, so yeah, y'all know we're not clowning the dude in the chair. So this is my issue. Totally, it's supposed to be till death do you part. In sickness and in health. And she went out and got a whole new man, so outside of him just being a square, because to him it's no different than a man trying to marry a woman so he can get into the country. He sees a come up. That brain injury, it says traumatic brain injury, which means he probably got in an accident or something, which means some very, very high dollar lawsuit came with that. And she found some man like, hey, I need some help. We got these kids. I can't lift him up and carry him everywhere. I still have needs. I'm a woman. I'll break you off. You don't have to work anymore because I doubt he works. We'll use his insurance money because it ain't like he gonna need it. And that's what we have here.
If that's what it is, I respect him more. You better be getting broke off where you ain't gotta work for nothing. This is the only job you got.
Mike, come on, man. You even said, let's look at, she ain't the center,
Say it.
She ain't a centerfold model or anything like that. It's a come up. It's a come up. It's legit. It's a come up. It's a come up.
Better be.
She got her cake and eat it too, man.
There's other ways to get a come up though.
It better be it better not be no. He better not make the same amount of money I make. Talking about he feeding another grown man. Man, get out of here. He better be up. He better be up.
Yeah, I'm bugging with this one.
Y'all bugging. Up. 15 P's.
I'm glad you guys said you weren't clowning the dude in the wheelchair because he didn't do nothing. Hold on.
Why would we clown the dude in the wheelchair? What's wrong? See, he went in his brain, and the woman changed it in his brain. I'm telling y'all something wrong with him.
Hold on, Mr. XO. Anyways, like I said, I'm glad you guys didn't clown that guy because he didn't do anything. The other dude, I mean, you could say he's a simp. You could say he's doing something commendable, but at the end of the day, he's doing something that's helpful. Because I mean, I doubt the wife could do as much care as that guy can when it comes to like picking him up and I want to say bathing and stuff like that.
You could hire somebody, hire a caretaker.
Yeah,
that's expensive. Hire a nurse. That's expensive.
And no. Did y'all watch the video? She was doing it all before the guy showed up. Why you keep infantiling women? She was doing it all before the new guy came. She said it. I was doing it all, but now my new husband, he's doing all the things I was doing. Did y'all watch the same video?
If you was a dude in the wheelchair, right, would you prefer your wife stay with you and keep you in the family, or would you rather her run off and hook up with another guy? Either way.
This is a total separate question, correct? This is not linked to it.
This is about the situation.
Well, I'd expect my wife to stay there with me and not go off and marry another man and bring and then bring the other man in the same house with me.
Exactly.
I would agree.
So I don't know, Kev, because it doesn't say. I don't know if he's so Lim saying he's legally disabled. The state will cover home health. Yeah, exactly. Home health aids and services. She's choosing to create these circumstances. So Kev, I don't know if he's aware of what's going on. I don't know if it's injury because there's some people that's just in the state like a vegetable. Basically, they have no idea what's going on. But the fact that he's responsive to food and stuff like that, I think he's aware somehow, but I don't know if he knows, like, hey, this guy is smashing my wife. Like, to bring the man in the house, the disrespect, man, like the lack of respect for marriage is just completely gone out of the window. People don't give a damn about marriage anymore. They treat wedding vows like toilet paper. They just wipe their ass with it as it comes along, and it's just disrespectful. Like, everything is about a come up. She is getting money. She is not spending any extra money. And God forbid the man that she married and took wedding vows with would form a little bit of hardship in her life. No, she can't even deal with that. She now has to get another man that's going to fulfill all her needs, while this poor guy is laid up in his wheelchair, crippled, and probably will never have any quality of life, while she gets to have her kids. She gets to go out on trips. So forgive me if I don't give a shit about her. Like, if I think she's like the worst person in the world.
Yeah,
Like,
but he's still in the family.
This is crazy.
He's still in the situation. And, you know, I'm not saying like it's not disrespectful, but it's definitely a tough situation. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, I'm dating somebody, or no, I'm not dating somebody. I'm married to somebody, and, you know, we're doing all these stuff, and then she ends up being crippled. That's going to take a toll on my mental, not only just hers, but mine too. So, you know, I could understand, you know, why the situations that went that way.
Something wrong with
Kevin. Yeah, I think it's 50.
You don't think women are capable of this stuff. I'm telling you, man. I said women aren't capable of this type of stuff.
Hey, can we trade this Kevin for the other Kevin? Something wrong with this Kevin.
Just because y'all simps.
I'm far from the simps.
I'm
kidding.
Your
MD
cousin
on
just
fire
said the
tonight,
realest.
man. MD crazy.
Your cousin just said the realest. What your cousin just said was the realest. That man is gone. He's sitting there thinking, oh, I got a new caregiver. Thank you. While his wife getting dick doubled and disseminated and dropped off in her drawers in the back room. Come in.
Yeah, but what you gonna do about it? You're in a wheelchair.
Of course.
What are you gonna do about it?
Easy. I'm gonna have it in my will that ain't no other man supposed to be in my house, and if he is, the money come with me. So when I leave you, the money come with me. That's why I'm
okay. Why not? Mom. Why not just put him in the? Why not divorce him? Put him in the home. He had 24-hour care.
Get the money.
A nursing home.
He will get the money.
Nursing home.
But why not?
Divorce him?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
So why not? So Kev, if that's the case, why not divorce? Forget about the money. Put him in the home where he'll be taken care of 24/7. Move on with your life.
Yeah, go about your business.
Where's money coming from? Why you guys keep mentioning money?
It gotta be
getting paid from the state.
You don't think so? It gotta be some money.
Disabled. It's gotta be some. They living too good. You can't check it out.
It doesn't look like
one man is disabled. One woman is walking around. She was taking care of him first, and now her boyfriend came in and he taking care of him. Ain't none of them said nothing about a job.
So you think it's pure love? Yeah,
I would understand for it.
If she stayed around and didn't have another guy in the picture, then I would understand. But there's another man in the picture. She's pimping that. She's pimping. I mean, I don't understand why men don't think women are capable of this stuff, man. She's pimping the system. She's getting a check for her ex-husband or for her current husband, and now she got another man to do the labor work and get dick down. You think women do not? All right, I keep telling y'all, if you think women play by the same rules as you think,
he infantiles women.
He
women are one level above babies,
bruh. Y'all acting like y'all above like whatever you guys are thinking. Like,
no, I just understand the nature of some women. I understand the nature of women.
Well, same thing. You can say the same thing about men. Like, there's men who have women.
Kev, you are Kev, you are co-host. No, hold on, Kev, hold on. You are co-host on this show, so you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that, change the narrative, and we talking about something now. You talk about, but what about men? No, hell no. You don't get to do that.
Let me finish my point. Now I was gonna say there's men with women who have a whole family who are with them, and they're full able bodied, not even disabled, and they go out and have other families. In this situation,
what the hell is that? What are you talking about? That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
Hey,
what I'm saying is you're not in this situation, so you can't say she's wrong for feeling the way she feels, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
what?
Oh, wow.
Yo, I'm gonna say it one more time in case y'all ain't hear me. There's a 6'2" woman in Kevin Brain.
Lordy,
He say something to go in this ear. She changed it around, and he just hears what he want to hear. I used to date women just like that, and that's why I'm single.
Oh my God,
Ricardo.
Man, Kev, like for real, bro. The issue. I mean, the whole issue is she got this guy in the bed, and she did say in there that she wishes she could go back 20 years and tell herself that you can find happiness. So obviously this happened a long time ago, and I'm not gonna disparage the fact that maybe she's going through it. She's catching hell. Everybody has had to take care of somebody sick at one point. This is a step way beyond sick because he can't help himself at all. So we don't know the emotional trauma that is putting on her, but on the same token, though, that's what she signed up for, Kev.
Okay, can I ask a quick question?
Emotional trauma. She getting dick and she got the man she loves. With a trauma. She got both of them.
Okay, let me ask a hypothetical.
The penis. What are y'all talking about?
All right, quick question. So,
Kevin J. Hey, Kevin J is on fire,
hold on.
bro. Whoever Kevin J is, this man is on fire today.
That's his cousin.
Hey, I don't know what happened to Kevin because he's not like this. Normally he's going against us. So tonight
he got rid of them Eagles from MD. He kicked them Eagles off him and he came on Team Mike.
Kevin always against us pretty much. He been on, I don't know what the hell happened to him. I guess some time away, he then came back and realized that we know what we're talking about.
All Kevin's matter. Okay, let me ask this hypothetical. So
that was funny.
Same type of hypothetical, right? Let's say you're married to a girl, right? And she wants kids, right? And then you have an accident to where, or maybe you have like testicular cancer to where you can't have any kids. Okay. Could you fault her for being unhappy that she can't have kids, even though you got married, you had the vows, and you're
sir, you can adopt. You can adopt. What are you talking about? Go adopt. You didn't say I didn't want kids. Maybe I wanted kids too. Let's go adopt some kids.
I don't think that's the same thing.
And I wouldn't fault her. I wouldn't fault her for being upset that she can't have kids with her husband. What I would fault her for is if she go lay down under somebody else and have kids, and then use that as an excuse that my husband can't give me any kids.
No, because you can leave. You have the right to leave. She can go at any time. This is a free country. Okay. If I can't have kids and her having biological kids is more important than her love for me, she can go. You're not beholden. What is wrong with y'all? Leave.
Okay, so in this situation, he's being fed by the new dude. So obviously he's okay with the situation.
No, he has brain damage. What's wrong with Kevin? What's wrong with you?
She said he's fully aware.
Hey, but this is all. This is. Hey, hold on. Hey,
he got brain damage, Kevin.
Hey, a real quick message to MB, Limby. See what Kevin J just put up here.
Oh, shoot.
That's for you, Limby. Thank you. That's all I've been saying. That's all I've been saying. Thanks, Kevin J. I appreciate it. You on fire, bro. Yeah, if I had the fire button, I'd give Kevin J a fire button, bro.
Yes, sir.
Kevin J, I just grew and recognized that women aren't the saints as we've been conditioned to be.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Man. That's it.
Y'all don't know the amount of conversations I've had with Kevin, like just fighting, going back and forth. So this brings a tear to my eye, like Ric Flair with a tear in my eye.
Man, Kevin J just dropped the mic, bro. I'm dropping the mic.
Like Shawn Michaels looking when he about to super kick him that last time with a tear in his eye. I love you.
Yeah, Kevin on fire tonight, man. Kev, like, what's wrong with you though?
He is Captain. You remember Captain Caveman? He's Captain Caveman.
I'm making sense. I'm making
no sense.
Yeah, hey, Lim want that smoke with you bad, Wayne. So wait a minute, Kev. So you don't. So is it just?
I want to hug.
Kev, Kev, is it just that you don't
Nah.
want to? Is it just that you don't want to vilify her at all, or like what? What's going on?
That's pretty much it. I just don't want to crucify her because it's a tough situation either way.
Thank you. There you okay.
Just tell the truth.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
All
what
right.
I've been
Just say you
saying.
caping.
Yeah, he
You
don't
would
want
save us
to.
20 minutes.
He don't want to vilify her.
Just say you caping. That's all caping is.
Bro, she don't deserve to be vilified.
That's all right.
That's all I'm saying.
So Kev, so okay, if and God forbid this ever happened, but you're in that same position. You're okay with your wife just moving on and getting somebody else while you're alive and bringing them in the house. So let's not forget that.
I don't know.
Because you know you ain't sleeping in the bedroom no more.
Huh?
You know you ain't in the bedroom no more. They push your little dusty ass in the corner with the cobwebs while he beating the brakes off your wife.
Well, I can't do it myself. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but
yo, crazy, yo.
Hey, Kev,
I want to say no. I wouldn't be cool with it, but at the same time, like it's not fair to her as well. So I'm like wishy washy about it, but
So that's why I said, well, why don't she just get a divorce and then move on and put him in the home?
Because she don't want to use. She don't want to lose it. She don't want to lose that bread and them benefits. That's why.
I got this cape for
Is
Kevin.
that the cape?
That's the cape. That's for you, Kevin.
Is that a pimp cape?
It's the cape. You the captain cape of cape. You captain cape, boy. You out here, boy.
Man,
They
Kev,
made you. They broke the mold, boy.
Kev, you've been a fantastic addition to this show. I'm not even gonna lie, man, because you like, and the thing is too, I don't even believe for a second that you bullcrapping. Like, I legit believe this is how you feel. Oh man, this is crazy. This is
I like his view on polygamy, though. I like his view on polygamy. I definitely.
Polygamy is the way, of course.
You know why I don't? Because he just wants to be polygamous so he can bow down to two women at once.
Oh no,
you want, my love. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, my love.
So he just want more women to be subservient too.
Facts. And have some daughters so I can bow to them too.
Boy.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I agree. I
man.
don't vilify them. I just don't think they're saints. I don't think they're villains. I just don't think they're saints. Again, I'll say it again. I'm in a relationship with a black woman. One of my best friends is a black woman. What are y'all not listening? What are y'all not hearing? Trev know me. Trev know me personally. Trev know my sister. She's a professor at Yale University.
Hello.
One of my best friends. I don't vilify women. Get out of here. I just don't think they're saints that as the narrative has said it to be. But if Lim B want to get this smoke, he can get this smoke.
Lim keep dropping, throwing daggers at you. Yeah, Lim coming for you, Wade.
I said earlier, I don't agree with you.
I mean, I know we've been having a lot of biblical debates over here, but we can get Lim versus Wayne on whatever topic y'all want.
Yeah, Lim. Whenever you're ready, Lim. I don't know.
Can I get the winner? I don't even know the topics. I just want to hate on both of them for no reason. I don't like your lion emoji. I don't know.
All right, fellas. Well, we just hit that good mark. So listen, man, this was a fantastic show, man. We got through like 8 different topics, which is a record. Like, we never ever gone through this much. So go ahead and give you a close out so I can go and shut this down and spend some time with the little one.
I'll see you guys. I'm going on a company trip. Make sure you drink water. You guys in chat, make sure you tell the truth and eat plenty of mangoes. All right, peace, guys.
Make sure you bring an extra shirt when you got to take it off and put it in the puddle.
You mean a coat, but I got you.
Hey, that's my dog. I love Kev.
Kev crazy, man. Oh man, Wayne, your return after a few weeks, man. You was on fire. You done probably got an opponent coming up in the future.
Yeah, man. Yeah, people always, fine. I'm used to it. Again, black men speaking, some people not used to black men speaking out, saying their opinion. That's just what it is. He's typical. Lim B is a typical person who's not used to black men expressing themselves completely. He's just not used to it. All right,
Tell him
you go. Yeah, exactly. Well, I know if you can just typical things. He's just saying typical things. This is just it's what it is. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But whenever he's ready. But anyway, closing out, man. Great show, fellas. Peace. Let's do it again, man. Let's keep the fire going. Everybody in the chat, everybody who watching, man, hit them likes, support the channel, man. Peace, y'all.
Next
Appreciate
Monday,
that, Wayne. Oh man. All right, Mike. Hey, appreciate that, Eddie, man. I know because Eddie is from is with Jansen and Duran. You know, they do Bible lessons. Y'all be sure to check out that lesson from this past Tuesday, man. They was on fire with that. But hey, he came on and he stuck through, man, because you guys realize that even though this channel is for everybody. I mean, you could latch on to pretty much everything we do over here.
I want to say first and foremost, thank you for coming through, Eddie. I appreciate a brother who loves the Lord, who is not closed off to the rest of the world. We need more of you. You can't shepherd people to the Lord if you're not willing to go out in the manger. I mean, not the manger, but the meadow. That was kind of dope. That just came off the head. That was pretty hard.
I give you that one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Tiki, you know what it is. Hope I get a bowl of grits because they gross. And porridge is not oatmeal. Don't let me fight you. One love. Yeah, she tried me. One love, you know what it is. Cardi B, you know what it is. I want to give this shout out to and Kevin J, not lame Kevin. Kevin J. Yes, sir. You was on your joints tonight. I don't know what's going on, but the two of the big names in the group was on one today. Or as one of them said, on two. I don't know where Nene got this super logic from. I don't know what happened, but she was bringing it, and she brought Moon Goddess with her. They was both on some straight logic. This don't make sense. This woman ain't this, and this don't make. Thank you. We need more of you. I think when there's less people who accept the BS from people who don't take accountability, it makes the world better. And I expect more from you two because I know you two know better and I know you two are smart enough to see the hypocrisy. So I thank you for showing it tonight. I thank you for making women look good. I appreciate it. I appreciate, some of your pictures, Moon Goddess, you know what I'm saying? And if you really need to, you need to see if your work pants work, are they good? You know what I'm saying? Hit your boy. But on the real, for real, thank you for your time, Trevor. Thank you for letting me be B Mike. I love all y'all, except for Kevin. I got that cake for you, though. And the rest of y'all have a good one. See you next Monday.
Peace. Oh, man. Well, Straight Talk Society, there you have it. Another fantastic episode of the Straight Talk Sessions. Man Talk Monday. This is episode 34 of the Straight Talk Sessions. And the train just keeps on rolling, man. This has been an awesome ride, and I'm so glad that you guys are sharing it with me because I'm sitting on this side, so I'm watching, and I watch as the numbers. When we started out, the viewers were so low. Now the numbers are just jumping, and you guys are staying consistently all the way through the 3 hours. We've been trying to do better with the timer and keeping the shows under 3 hours, so we appreciate your patience for that. Like I said, next Monday, we are going to start introducing the anonymous letter. So if you do want to send me an anonymous letter, you can send it to straighttalkwithtrevor@gmail.com. It's anonymous. You don't have to leave your name or whatever. Just know that whatever you send us, we will talk about it accordingly. So real quick, we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We have the Straight Talk Sessions. I guess we're going to start calling them the debate series. We got Brother Duran will be going up against St. Louis. Let me get that up. That'll be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Are we under grace or the law according to the Bible? That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Then on Wednesday, we have Wrestling with Reality. Me and Venkat will find something to argue about. He hadn't sent me anything yet, and so he'll probably hit me up last minute and let me know, what he wants to argue with me about. Then Thursday we'll be back for another debate, a newcomer to the Straight Talk Society. A brother named Jackie McCall. He hit the panel this past Thursday. It was Thursday that they did the presentation, and he had, he basically set up things with everybody. He'll be debating St. Louis, and the topic is, are there any apostles today? So all you friends, all my viewers out there that have people that say that they're apostles, they may want to tune into this one. Then Saturday night, August 19th, we have a Pour Your Heart Out collaboration with the Man Talk Monday crew entitled it's an unfiltered review of Makeup and Breakup entitled Sip Happens. So it will be a review show. I'm losing my voice, so I got to get through this. Then next Tuesday, the debut of Tape Fist Politics. Man, we've been putting this show off for like 2 months, and it's finally coming next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And the first, if you're from Florida, you may want to tune into this. The first episode is entitled Ron Disaster, Racist Ron's Attack on Black. So Venkat is going to spew all his venom, and I'm here for it. Then on the 26th, we will have another Pour Your Heart Out show entitled Our Black Crowns, the good, the bad, and the truth about Black women and our hair. So we got so many things coming up on this Straight Talk Society. I legit have a show. I can legit do a show every day of the week. And then not to mention there's a UFC show this weekend. So I'm gonna have to do a review show, a preview show, and a review show for that. and preseason football has started. So I got to start covering the Dolphins. So this is where it's at. If we got something to cover everything. If you don't like this type of stuff, come back tomorrow. Come back the next day. But I'm pretty sure if you come back, you're going to find something that you enjoy. We are the Straight Talk Society, man. And I appreciate you guys for coming by, following me on this journey. I am legit, like I always say, I'm so humbled by all this. And I'm so humbled, man, by the people that show up and watch this stuff for 3 hours. I mean, there's some shows that goes on YouTube that I'll sit there and listen from beginning to end, but then there's some where I had to hit and miss, come in and come out, man. But you guys consistently stay in there and consistently stay in the chat, and I appreciate it. I don't have no name on YouTube. I'm just like literally just a small channel trying to cultivate this thing just to try to be different from everybody, just to try to do something different. So I talking about no Dolphins. So I appreciate all you guys for coming through, man. It has been an awesome show. It feels great to be back at full power, man, because Wayne wasn't here for the last 2 weeks, but I know he was taking care of business. So feels so great to be back at full strength, man. And the Man Talk Monday crew is on fire. So I gotta go. This throat is killing me. I'll leave you with these words. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them. Until tomorrow, peace.
Why are you so aggressive, black man? I'm like, it's a no-win.
Always aggressive black man.
What's up, man?
Wayne. Oh, okay. Hey, man, cut the sexiness out, man. Ain't no women on the panel. Man, we on here talking all sexy.
He just goes on. He just went off on you like that just for no reason.
Yeah, man.